We rolling whenever you ready, Holly.
Did we get our action?
A little.
Oh, we got. Oh,
We did it already?
we did it already.
Welcome to another episode of the Underground Lounge After Hours. We're here. We're ready to get this shit locked and loaded. We got Spank to my right, Lou Will to my left, and we have a very, very special guest tonight, Miss Kayla Nicole.
Hey,
welcome to the lounge. I had to bring another strong black woman on set, you know what I mean? It's hard being the only one on this set, really walking this light and just doing my thing. So
Strong as in weightlifting? Like we mean strong.
Like strong. Like I'm strong though. I could.
You said that like we be picking on you.
Yeah.
No, y'all don't pick on me.
You just need some feminine energy in here sometimes.
Absolutely.
You know?
That's why we have you here, because we want to like lighten up the conversation.
This is gonna be more aggressive. What are you talking about? This is gonna be more aggressive.
Less basketball talk, less sports talk, more like real life shit, you know.
Yeah.
You also just launched your podcast.
I did.
It's Welcome to the Pregame.
It's called The Pregame.
Oh, The
Kayla
Pregame.
Nicole, but the Instagram handle is at Welcome to the Pregame. Y'all go follow, subscribe, listen. I just launched my first episode this week though.
So what made you want to do that? I mean, everybody is coming out with a podcast now. So.
Yeah, girl, the money. The money inspires
Yeah, you
me.
start seeing niggas make millions off of fucking talking. You're like, I can do that.
I do that every day.
Every day. What are we-
already. So
let's get this going.
Everybody got a point of view though. What's your pod about?
yeah, mine is just about open, unfiltered conversations, girl talk, essentially like the pregame moment before you go out with your friends. I don't really pregame anymore. I'm 33. So it's not really something that I actually do, honestly.
This
But
nigga's 57. I don't know why he was.
are you really? Wow, you look great.
Thank you. That's how I give my compliments. Yeah. Gotta say older age than what you are. Yeah.
Like 10 years older than what
62.
you
What are
really
you talking about?
Yeah, that's nuts. But yeah, the moment before the moment, hanging out with your friends, shooting the shit. Nothing too crazy.
Fun. Are you having like any like your homegirls come on? Or
Absolutely. My goal is for it to be informative as well. Like I don't really want to just talk to be talking.
Yeah.
I have a sex expert coming on this week. I have Cammie Crawford, who's like in entertainment. I have one of my homegirls coming on for the first episode, dropping tomorrow with a guest. So it's a variety.
Nice.
It's a variety.
You heavy into sports? Would you teach women how to watch sports and stuff like that? 'Cause
Teach women how to watch sports.
Yeah, because
You know it is.
What
it
do you
is.
mean by
Now,
that?
That's
To be
interesting.
fair, it is sports etiquette, and women they kind of fall short on sports etiquette sometimes if they don't care about the particular.
In what
game.
capacity? Like, what's one thing that a woman should not do while watching
I
sports?
don't like watching a game with a woman. She go, he's cute. Hey, pay attention to the game.
She is
Now.
clearly. If
She has eyes.
You know what I'm
God.
saying? Like if she pointing out niggas that are cute, because it's not. Well.
But if the game getting good, like don't ask me. You seen this on TikTok? Like,
Okay.
Nah, I'm watching.
Time and a place.
I'm watching it.
For sure.
Yeah.
On Sundays from morning to the night, that's our time. Basketball playoffs, that's our time. Allow us to have our time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That can be a segment.
A segment.
Yeah, see, come on, man.
Okay. Sports
etiquette.
etiquette segment. All
We
right.
be going to the games looking fine. We're not really interested.
You know, and
doing too much.
I'm not mad at that though.
Yeah.
Maybe the ladies need it a little bit.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's just a balance. Like if y'all locked in on y'all favorite show and shit, imagine us coming, plopping, sitting down next to you,
Right.
asking you about
To look
some
at
shit
this
that you
real
don't care about. Yeah, imagine that.
Right.
We interrupt y'all baddie session. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's my shit. I love baddies. I
already know you do.
I don't have no drama in my life, so that's my sense of drama.
That's your drama?
Yeah, like
I've never seen baddies. I've never
that's
seen
what
it's
I'm
it.
ghetto
saying.
fun, but it's not for everybody.
I would ruin that experience for you because I
Why?
think it's the dumbest shit in the world.
It is pretty dumb. There's moments while I'm watching it, and like me and my best friend will watch it, and we're like, ain't no fucking way you could pay me to be on no television fighting for my life every day. These bitches,
Every day.
you looked at her wrong, now she want to swing on you. Like, what the fuck, girl? This is just how I look. I'm sorry, I'm cross-eyed. Like, it's not my motherfucking fault.
Listen,
I get it, though.
Excuse my ignorance, but is there a women's show out there that's like uplifting?
Oh my
Selling
gosh.
Sunset.
Ayana Van Zant.
Love on the spectrum. Love on the spectrum.
Yeah, but
Hold
is
on,
that
hold
a
on,
woman's
hold
show? That's a beautiful show, though.
Wait,
Get
it's
in
about
this
it's
way.
a
Get in
love
this
and
show.
relationship dating show. So I
But
feel like
I think he's talking about like a show
Where the cast
that's
is just all women?
No, but I don't think
The Kardashians.
I feel like that's how Love and Basketball started. And then it kind of was a little lackluster, and then they had to bring in like
Basketball Wives.
Yeah,
There's not.
I said Love and Basketball.
Yeah, there's not
Basketball
a wife
Wives.
or a basketball on that show. I
Yeah,
just
that
don't
is
understand.
true.
We need to
But
rebrand
that's not
and
how it
change it.
started. How it started was
Was
it was like
relationships.
talking
Yeah.
about their relationships and their experiences and how they can relate, and then
But the
it turned
drama
into
was selling. That's what the whole point of
When
reality
they put the
TV
side
is.
chicks on there,
Yeah.
that's when it started selling. They put the side chicks on there.
That's true, and the side chicks was making a roar. So.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so
We don't. You're right.
Yeah.
Should we start one?
you should.
Start
I ain't gonna be on it.
Start what?
Start a woman show that's
Like a
empowering.
show that's you know,
empowering.
I feel
That'd be
like the reason why there's not is because maybe it gets boring, and maybe
Yeah, you're saying there's no drama allowed.
It's gonna be drama when you have women. I don't think it should be
Hey,
drama.
wait a second.
Did I lie?
I ain't say
No.
that.
No, what I'm did I
That's
lie?
not true.
Did I lie? I'm just saying it shouldn't be drama centric.
Okay,
It
yeah,
shouldn't
that's
be
not the
centered
center.
around
Okay, that's
the
not
fuck
the
shit.
foundation
I
of
started
the show.
watching the WAGs on Netflix, and I thought at first when I watched it, I thought it was gonna be like, okay, these women are gonna be telling us what's the ins and outs of being in a relationship with ballers, you know, maybe being ex-wife. No, but it had nothing to do with that. Literally nothing at all.
It's interesting. They have approached me to be on that show, and when they pitch the show to you, it's very much like, you know, we want you to come on here and we want you to talk about your businesses, and you're an entrepreneur and you're a hustler, and then you get in those environments, and that becomes a topic of
And they're like,
conversation.
actually, no, we want to
Yeah.
talk about this, and that.
Right,
It had
or
nothing
like
to do
so
with
and so
that.
said this behind your back. Now go in there and confront her. So it really is a producer fault too.
I got
'Cause
approached to
it gets
do
clicks.
I got approached to do a reality show, and they wanted me to be somebody's fake boyfriend on the show.
Oh.
I tell
You
I,
said
Who
no.
was it?
Queen her flowers.
Flowers, Lil.
they wanted me to be somebody's fake girlfriend, and I didn't tell them no. I just threw them a number that I knew that they wouldn't match.
Yeah.
Oh, I
And they
see.
was like, I know.
was
They
that-
was gonna pay you. You said no.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
not fine.
yeah.
Remember the name of the show?
Yeah, it's
Real Housewives. Of
Would you do reality TV?
Atlanta. Well, I did the
The show
Special
that you
Forces.
won.
Right.
That's fire, too.
That was fire.
That's the
First
one
of
with Cam Newton and Dwight Howard. That was the one that they was on, right?
That
Was
was
the- like,
so fire.
I seen one of the clips where Cam Newton was he grabbed onto the helicopter
Yes, we had
and all
to-
of that. Y'all were doing real stunts.
We were doing the real deal, and I did that too. They didn't show my clip; it was hating on me.
Which is
but
weird.
I did
Why
that.
did they not show your clip?
I don't know, because I think they were trying to build the storyline. Like they didn't want to make me look
Show the weakest
too
links
cool.
in the- yeah.
too cool
Makes
too
sense.
too soon.
Yeah.
But yeah, we did that. We were jumping off of a moving speedboat into a helicopter. Had to pull yourself up from hanging off the helicopter into the helicopter as it like pulled off into the sky.
Would have died.
Wow.
I can't do one pull up.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Strong.
I hear you. I hear
Strong,
you.
you know what I mean?
Hey, pull up a clip, producer. We need to see this. Pull up a
No.
clip.
Hey, Spank, me and you would look like some cool bitches on there.
No, for real,
like,
like
do
even some of the men that weren't able to do that particular thing, I'm just thinking to myself, I wouldn't be able to pull myself up. I may have been able to jump and leap, but
Yeah.
actually pull myself up into a moving helicopter, no way.
No, it's
I
not.
don't like playing with my life like that.
Yeah, that's
You had a
tough.
life jacket.
You won't die.
Yeah, you had a life vest on, and they had
You're
like,
over water.
yeah.
I can't swim.
It's a lot of problems. But
You have a life vest on.
what was the experience like filming that though?
Insane. I keep saying this. I would never, ever, 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 ever do it again. But
Really?
I learned so much about myself, and I really walked away feeling like,
Empowered.
oh my God, so empowered, and really just like I'm mentally a lot tougher than I ever thought that I was. Like I'm a bit of a softie, a little crybaby for real. Like
So
I'll
break
cry.
down the show. Break down the show to the people who probably never
Okay,
watched
yeah.
stuff
So
like
if you guys haven't seen it, Special Forces essentially is this experience where you go and they train you like someone in the Special Forces, a Navy SEAL, for a limited amount of time, and every day is a new task. So they're training you as if you were going to go and like protect and serve. So you're doing these most just insane challenges, jumping from helicopters, jumping off of bridges, doing gas mask training where they put you in a house with toxic gas and you have to try and decode like a safe in the house. You have to scale castle walls. Like we were just doing a
And who's like
bunch
the
of
cast?
insane shit.
Who's the cast?
Cam Newton, Golden Tate. There was some like reality show girls there. There was an Olympian there, a couple of Olympians
Oh, wow.
actually.
Yeah, the one of the women's were Olympians.
Jordan was an Olympian, a gymnast. There was an
So no
Olympic
regular
swimmer.
people. No
Jordan
regular
McLaughlin.
people.
No, these were like
That'll make it funny.
Well, I'm regular.
I mean, yeah.
I was the regular.
If you can pull yourself up on the helicopter, you ain't regular. Damn that.
But that, yeah, Baldwin, one of the Baldwin people.
was it Alec?
Alec?
Was it Alec?
I don't know, he lasted a day, and he's
Right.
like, he's
Okay.
your age, Spank. So.
How long did it take to film?
12 days was the entire experience, but I think a
Oh
total
my
of like
God, it
two.
was back to back like that. I didn't realize.
Yeah, there's no like, and also there's no like cut in production. There is no like crafty. There's no like, okay, break. Like, good seeing guys. You guys can go and like shine your boots. You're living in barracks for 12 days. You're eating slop and oatmeal and boiled eggs.
Wouldn't
like,
have made.
it is a fully immersive experience. It is no like
Here
Hollywood
we go.
glam.
Producers pulled it up. Okay.
Oh yeah. You're getting buried alive.
What?
Buried alive.
Yeah, nah.
See that one? I would have been eliminated ASAP.
Yeah.
Let me out of
You gotta lay
here.
down the box.
Was
No,
there
I'm cool. You
ever a
won.
point in the show that you were like, I'm not cut for
That's
this?
Kayla with no makeup. Go back to the
She
point with
looked
Kayla
beautiful.
with no makeup.
What are we talking about? Gorgeous.
Look, aside from the 2 pimples, like it was giving skin. It was giving skin. Oh my God. Oh, Kyla
Kyla
Pratt.
Pratt.
How could I forget?
love
Kyla
her.
Pratt was on the show
Penny
too.
Proud?
Yeah, this is us burying them alive because we cheated.
What do you mean?
Where did y'all film?
It was in Wales.
Oh my God.
In Wales.
How was that?
Beautiful.
Do
I
you
wish.
speak English there?
Well, we didn't really talk to anybody.
Or
We were
Welsh,
doing this.
right?
It's
Welsh.
Welsh. Yeah. We didn't get to like see the sights or anything. We were being tortured for 12 days.
So was there like I said, was there any point during the show that you're like, okay, this is my breaking point?
Yeah, every day.
Really?
Every day I was like, well, this is it. I told my family though that I wasn't gonna come home because how the show works, they pay you.
Oh, hell
if you haven't
no.
learned, if you haven't learned anything about me,
What?
I'm motivated by some cash. But so they give you a number. They give you a number and you can go for as long as you want. So basically, like if you leave day 2, you still get that same number. You don't have to complete.
Oh well, shit. Well, in that case, start for day 1. I'll be out
Can't
that
wait to
bitch.
get eliminated. I can't wait to look.
So the only way you get eliminated is if you don't attempt the task. So even if you do it and you don't successfully do it, like there was a task where they submerge you underwater in a sinking boat and you have to like unlock a safe. I didn't successfully do that, but because I attempted, I could still stay. Whereas other people didn't even try, like people that had fear of water or that were claustrophobic, people sent themselves home.
I ain't heard a challenge that I can do yet.
I'm not thinking. No, seriously. There's a lot of things that I'm not a very fearful person, but getting buried alive, not really my thing. Jumping on moving things, not my ideal for me.
Water.
How long you had to stay under there? About buried alive. How long you got to stay out? Is it like a time?
Oh God, I don't know how long they were in
Cam
there.
looks so good without
What
that
you was
funny
crying
ass
about
shit.
right there?
So
You was overwhelmed?
I was definitely overwhelmed. So we had to do that task because the 3 of us miscounted. They had us doing this like field workout. And you had to like go behind a shed and do like a certain amount of burpees, and I only did like 8 out of the 15, and they caught us on a hidden camera. Me, Cam, and Kyla. Right, and it was like exhaustion. I miscounted. Like I could do burpees, you know what I
Right,
mean? Like I work out. But so the people that cheated had to bury the rest of our castmates alive.
Oh, so you were feeling like a sense of guilt.
Yeah, and well, because I could hear one of the girls, Christy, crying in the
In the box.
in the box. Yeah, I could hear her crying.
She's better be crying.
I've been pissed the fuck off.
I felt so bad. I honestly felt so bad, and that was her biggest fear. So I felt terrible.
So you would never do something like that again?
Never again.
But would you do reality TV? Like another, maybe not something.
Like a
to that
dating show?
extent?
Would you do a dating show?
Pop the balloon?
I'm not doing.
Pop the balloon.
Pop the balloon.
Line them up!
Do I have to be in the line, or am I the one
No,
that's
you're
like?
the one that like would come out and the niggas would have the balloon. You know, they ain't popping shit when they come
I don't
in.
know if I could handle that.
Get
They get
one
to
pop?
popping that. They get that popping. My feelings would be
I don't
hurt.
feel like a lot of men would pop just because based off
I
the
don't
looks
know.
alone.
When I get to
think
talking,
people would
it's
say
little,
they're like,
sometimes
hold
it's
on.
like, wait a minute, bitch, what you say? You think what?
I want to host it. If you do it, let me host it, please.
Okay,
Because I
bet.
don't want to get on niggas bad.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie though. When I see motherfuckers walking there and get that balloon pop ASAP, it
Yo.
do something to my spirit. I'm
too.
like, oh my God.
Like,
Me
why do they
too.
do that? But I mean, if you're not initially attracted to somebody, then that makes the most
I'd be
sense.
laughing my ass off. That should be funny as hell.
I can't handle
We
it.
should do one with you.
Nah, I ain't
How
doing
mad
that.
would you be if we lined up 12 women and they just all start
If they all
popping?
pop, I wouldn't care. I would say something crazy back though.
Yeah. Bitch, your
I'm gonna go down the whole line.
Yo, kneecap.
I'm gonna go down the whole line.
Smile, don't smile. Like, we should set that up. That could be fun. We
can
can
do
do
it.
it like
I don't
in a lighthearted way. Obviously,
No,
I don't think you
come
would.
on. I was gonna be a little pause, but I couldn't
Come
say
hard?
that. Yeah, there you go. I can't say that though, but yeah.
Come hard.
Yeah, come aggressive.
Come aggressive.
I wouldn't be worried about that.
We should do that.
hard,
We should line that up.
So
basically-
you would do pop the balloon.
I would do pop the balloon if I'm the guy though. I'm not trying to stand there and pop it.
Oh, you wouldn't be one of the 20.
Nah, I won't be one of the 20.
Yeah.
I'm the 1V. I'm the
That's
1V.
a sick job.
Yeah.
What'll make a nigga want to stand with 19 other niggas and be like,
Pick me. Hope this fine shit pick me.
I'm gonna tell you the craziest part. Y'all think is when they pop it when they do that. This is when they got to pop at least 2 balloons. Dang, they look down the line like, yeah, I'm gonna pop you. Oh, hey. That's tough right there. Yeah.
There was one guy on there. His name was Aaron the plumber. I actually just found out recently.
In a real way.
He went to high school with my best friend, and she said he's been he's exact same.
Where'd you go to high school?
In Sacramento.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sac.
And I'm like, I don't remember this nigga. But then she told me he went to jail.
He liked to throw his hands around.
Yeah. He like to take his shirt off every time before he about to throw his hands.
I don't like this muscle right here that he got. The one that connects to his...
A delt?
I don't like that shit.
I don't know.
It make him look like, you know what
A
I'm
Ninja
saying?
Turtle.
Really,
Oh, this is episode right here. I remember the chick with the blue dress.
You do, you wouldn't have
remember
popped her
her?
balloon, huh?
No, because she was talking trash back to him. That's why.
Look at, he looked like
a
Rico
Ninja Turtle.
Suave.
He blew up from that, though.
I mean, yeah, for sure. I feel like there was a purpose behind his behavior. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
His demeanor. I don't think you would go on the show like this and think, I'm gonna find the one. However, there was somebody that got engaged off of it too.
Get your one night out of it though. Get your one nighter. Yeah.
That's not what they're here for. A lot of these people are in their like
looking for love.
Yeah, they're in their.
Come on, y'all. Stop.
You can't go. You don't go
All
on
these
TV.
dating
You don't
games.
go on. So
It's hard out
you
here.
think the girls
Dating
on
apps?
Flavor of Love was looking for love?
I think New York was looking for love.
No.
And a little
And a
can't say
fame,
all the
and a
other
little
bitches
fame.
was, but New York, she loved Flav. She was giving it up to Flav. She was fucking Flav.
She did.
Flavor Flav is still Flavor Flav, bro.
He was old as the hell, and I wouldn't ain't no fucking. There was a lot of actresses on those shows
only
too.
thing I'm saying it's somebody for everybody.
No, for sure.
So I ain't gonna sit here and play Flav like
Right.
Flav ain't never had his way before.
That's true.
Yeah, that's true.
What was his saying?
Is it,
Yeah,
No,
boy.
no,
Yeah,
Flavor
boy.
I grew up on Flavor Flav. That actually shaped me into the woman that I am now.
yeah, so
That's probably.
so that Flavor of Love should prove they should prove y'all theory right. That sometimes it's about the personality, right? It ain't about the looks.
Right.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, Kayla, would you date an ugly nigga? If he
I've dated
checked
some.
off all of your boxes.
I've dated people that are not necessarily
worldly
textbook attractive.
Okay.
Yeah, for
What
sure.
attracted you to them if it wasn't the looks?
Personality,
Personality? Okay.
physique,
Okay.
their outlook on life, character, and that wallet. Just kidding.
We'll save that for last.
So negative
Saving
things
it
like
for
that.
later.
Imagine
I'm
being
just
broken
kidding.
ugly, but then having a great body like that.
That sucks,
one
and that doesn't really
to me.
happen that often.
I just seen a clip of the trash man pulling something. Y'all seen that?
What?
Yeah.
The trash man, he
A
was,
man that uses his hands is attractive.
see, that's what I'm saying. So it
Okay.
ain't all about the wallet.
No,
Right.
it's not.
No, I think.
But that's a job still. You got money.
For sure. And the trash man
They
get
make
paid.
good money.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
attractive.
And I
Yeah.
hate taking out my trash.
For real,
I put
for
his
real.
ass to work.
Ain't
Hold on,
nothing
wait a
worse than
minute.
taking out the
No,
trash.
I really do.
You think
hate
you gonna
taking
pull
out-
up and just take your trash out?
Yes.
Oh
Okay,
wow,
wait,
that's hot. That's actually like a
Let me ask
fantasy.
you
I'm
I
not
do
gonna
not
lie.
want-
So Holly, you telling me you meet a guy.
It's like,
and
baby,
y'all
can you
dating
come
and
take
shit,
out
he
my
pull up to your
trash?
crib. He be like,
It's
hey,
Thursday.
you mind taking that trash out for me?
Yes. I'll ask a nigga to do anything,
No,
honestly.
we talking
To my
about
house.
a phone call, calling him saying to come take out the trash.
Yeah, I'll do that
That's
too.
cute though.
He's a
That's what?
sucker.
I dated suckers
He's
too
a
in my day.
sucker.
Little lollipop
If
ass
you-
niggas.
If you, I'm sorry, if you call a man to come take your trash out, he ain't no sucker.
Yeah, he met that
He's
son.
not.
That
He's a
could be that way
man.
of you coming over. That
You
could be
feel
Like,
me?
that is
What I
way
was
of
saying,
getting in
that's
there.
what I seen.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
I'm like,
Oh, yeah, I'll take that
yeah.
trash out.
Yeah, he took the
Exactly.
trash
I'm gonna
out.
come take
yeah.
that trash out too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna empty that.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
that's-
empty that
That's
trash.
my bad. Yeah, that's my bad. You're right. You're right.
I don't know. Like we had the conversation of like when they was whooping my ass in them comments when I said I wouldn't date a school teacher, right?
That's tough.
That's tough.
You said you would not date a
I
school?
wouldn't. But now when I'm thinking back to it, my main reason why I don't think I would date a school teacher is just based off of what would we have in common. You know what I mean? Granted, he might be a complete
Why
different
would you?
nigga.
Hold on. Why would
Behind
you
What you
have
think a
nothing
school
in
teacher
common
is,
with a
though?
teacher?
You
Why do
look-
I think that
you
I
look
wouldn't get
studious
along
now.
with them? Because the nature of my conversation, one.
Give us a conversation. Give us a conversation.
Everything that I be
example.
saying on this motherfucking show, actually.
But why would
Teachers
you
talk like
limit that based on his occupation?
I don't know. That's just how I feel. I can't explain it.
You ain't got a real reason.
That is my real reason. I just think that
not
would
a
be.
reason.
No, it's the salary, bro. It's the salary,
No, it's
bro.
not the salary.
It's the salary, bro.
It's not the salary. Because when you guys brought up to the fact, like, if he did and checked off all the marks.
We just had the homie Party on here. He was a school teacher.
Yeah.
Who the hell's that?
Party.
We don't do that.
Rapper. Yeah, we don't do that.
Oh, the rap.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you said school teacher.
He was a school
He was a
teacher.
school
Oh, he
teacher
was
before
a
he
school
started
teacher
rapping.
first,
Yeah.
and then he became a rapper.
He
fine
had
too.
to-
Hey, Party.
See what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? But he had to become a full-time rapper because the kids at the school started listening to his music, and they outed him to the school.
Oh, that's
Oh
tough.
wow.
That's
And
tough.
he got pulled in the
Well,
office.
maybe I will find a teacher that want to be a rapper.
See, that's what I'm
See,
saying.
look,
You
see,
typecasting
see.
because of a job.
damn.
It's crazy.
No, I'm not discrediting that in any way, shape, or form. I'm just saying I have friends that are school teachers, and they're, I don't want to say bland, but they lack luster.
Huh?
They lack something that I need edge something. I want to be able to have these type of conversations and not feel a guilt of judgment. You know what I mean? Like, we listen and we don't judge. I feel like, is that not enough for you niggas? God damn. Okay, fine. Set me up with a teacher. God damn it.
No, it ain't
All
that.
the teachers out there.
It ain't that. It's just.
They might not want to date me
It's
either.
like if
I
you
might
with
be overwhelming for some.
I
Yeah.
think when you think teacher, you thinking of like the old ass,
Yeah, the old
like,
school teacher.
like
No, I
the
was really thinking
teachers-
elementary school, honestly. I wasn't even thinking about
Them,
professors. I might
them
fuck
the
with.
ones, because they only teaching ABCs and 1, 2, 3s.
Right.
Them the ones that you probably
They
be
be
more
in the club
compatible
and
with.
everything, teachers. Like, they
I
be
don't want to
outside.
see no teacher.
I know
in the club.
teachers.
Be in the
Yes,
club.
they be outside.
And they regular just like
You're
yeah.
thinking like Miss Rachel.
A
It's
few
like,
of my homies
like,
working education, and they worse than us.
Okay, so
That be the problem with them.
what's an
Get in
occupation
there,
that you
Spank.
what's
hated?
the problem with
That
women?
be the problem with y'all. Y'all be
Jesus.
like with the whole
Knocking
pop the
it?
balloon. I pop my balloon because I ain't like his sneakers. Nigga.
Hold up.
Look up,
they
wear
do
these
that.
sneaks.
Nah, I don't agree with you, Spank.
So you would pop the balloon off a
If she walk in here with some busted sneakers,
That's
some
a different
busted heels,
scenario.
her shit fucked
That's a
up,
different scenario.
I'm popping my balloon.
That's a
champ.
different scenario though. So
Talk
when
to
it
me.
comes to a
Go
man
ahead,
though,
talk to me.
prime example, I
She
shouldn't
should,
put,
though.
I'm gonna put him out there anyway. You know what I'm saying? This is a pop. You wanna go viral. Russell Wilson and Sierra. Ross ain't used to dress like that. Sierra got with him and look at him now.
Oh, she popped
He's
him up.
stylish and shit and everything.
Yeah.
Red carpets and all
But
that.
he always had a nice face, so that was
We're not
inevitable.
talking about that part.
Face
We're talking-
card eliminates everything. When you are fine, you can be broke and still get bitches.
I'm
when
agreeing with you.
You know, well, because you got a face card, so
No,
you know.
I'm not
So
even
you
talking.
saying-
No, I'm
so
talking.
you-
I'm not even talking. I'm not talking about. I'm not talking
Are y'all flirting right now? What's going on?
about no goddamn Holly.
We cousins. Okay.
Listen, I agree with you. If you see a young lady and she might not have the sneakers and all of that,
But her face is
but she
fine?
got a face card that'll get her through door 1.
Absolutely.
So
And you
I'm
pipe
agreeing
her
with
up,
you.
so-
I agree with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I give you some shoes. Shit, come on.
I give you some shit.
Baby,
Give us some shit.
But hey.
Okay,
I give you
so
some
would you
shoes.
date a woman with fucked up feet though, like shit all to the side, toes fucked up?
We ain't going to the beach.
Keep them under wraps.
We ain't
Go
going
with
to the
activities
beach.
with
You got to hide
shoes.
them toes. That's all.
Oh no, that's one of my no goes.
Bad
Fucked up
feet?
One of my no goes.
Wow, tough. Tough
What if
critic.
she was like a boxer or
What
a
she
wrestler
did.
or something?
She probably ain't even. I'm like
You're
Holly.
not even-
Now,
Not even
now
looking
I'm like
at
Holly
a boxer.
again.
You're not
Nah,
even
nah,
looking
nah,
at a
nah,
boxer.
nah.
There's
You don't
certain
wanna be
gigs you
showing
got that
off,
you just don't qualify. It's certain gigs. Yeah,
I'm
it's
not
a
gonna lie. I can't date a female rapper though. I can't.
You love Glorilla. What
I
are
do
you
like
talking
Glorilla.
about?
She's the exception
hey,
to the
you
rule.
gonna sit on this good
She's the
couch
exception
and
to the rule.
lie.
She's the
If
exception to the
Glorilla
rule.
came in here and said,
That's all
You
I'm
got
doing.
them jaws down
But
like
every
who
day-
knows?
for that, Spank. Don't sit on these people's couch and
I'm
lie.
dead ass. I met one in the
Why
club
would you
before.
date a female rapper?
Because I met one in the club before.
And what happened?
What, was she too aggressive or something?
Yeah, it was. She was like me. What you doing after this? What you doing after this? Hold on, nigga. Calm down. Yeah, it was too aggressive. It
I
was too
probably
aggressive.
wouldn't date a boxer though.
A boxer?
Yeah, too
Oh,
strong.
boxer.
Too strong.
Yeah, don't be walking around
She
the
like,
house
hey,
trying to
nigga,
put me in a
nigga, touch
headlock.
that shit.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Do you have
Play
any,
wrestling shit, yeah.
do you have any
Your ass out the
no-goes,
way.
like any occupations that you wouldn't fuck with?
a politician,
I
Politician?
feel that.
you know,
'Cause they
too
lie for a living.
controversial. Yeah, I'm good on. Yeah, I thought about that too. Actors, it's like I don't know. Do you really love me or is this a scene
this a
for
scene?
you?
Oh, wow.
Are you using me
You know?
to build character?
Yeah, like is this a immersive experience for some role you got coming up? But that's a little psychotic.
They use
it's
you for
definitely
research.
possible.
Yeah, it's like what the fuck is this?
I'm trying to think. Is it a profession out there I want to date?
It's like, no rappers.
No rappers.
If you work like with dead people, I probably couldn't.
A mortician?
Yeah, if you're a mortician,
I think that type of shit is interesting.
I
I think it's interesting too. I
wouldn't
also
trip
would
me
want to
out.
see what the fuck is going on.
You see dead people all the goddamn time? Yeah, I couldn't do that.
That's a strong. You gotta have a different type of nervous system.
Come pick me up from work.
for
Nah, bitch, I'm not coming up there. Nah.
But not to date. But my partner is an actual mortician, and he come over to the crib. We smoke a joint. He tell us
Afterwards?
stories all the time.
After work, he come and y'all
wash his
pass.
He before everything, he done told me some crazy shit. Like people sit up, take their last breaths, fart, do all
What?
type of shit. Yes, sir.
People sit up.
No, that would scare me. I'm not gonna lie to
Yeah,
you.
I'm not doing that.
He said he told me one time he said a dude
People sitting up is
was
crazy.
on the before they cut him up and shit, did the autopsy. The dude was laying there and he sat up and just took a deep breath, went and laid back down.
And died.
And he was like, all right, yeah, sew him up.
Yeah.
Nah,
Just
yeah,
went
I
on
don't
back
think I
his day.
could. Now that you say that,
Nigga,
I
I
don't think
would
I
have
could.
ran out that motherfucker.
Yeah, well, that'd been my last
I
day
start
on the
singing, you know
job.
when you start singing gospel songs when you get scared? That's how I am.
Yes.
I'm like, wait.
Wait in the water.
That's a slavery song, man. That's a slavery song.
Wade in the
I gotta
water.
mix up a little bit.
Wade in the water.
It's the
is
only
sick.
gospel song that goes to my
No, God's Got a Blessing is my go-to. That's my go-to. And then
How'd that go?
God's Got a Blessing.
You didn't even know
with
what
my
Chameleon
name
was.
on it, with your name
Yeah.
on it.
With my name on it. With your name on it.
That's my
Yeah,
shit.
You heard it on the radio?
And, no.
That's a good one.
I'm looking around to see who else is singing because I ain't heard that one.
You never heard that song?
That's a good one.
Nah,
What's
but you
that?
know,
Never would have. Never would have made it.
Everybody know that.
I'll play that at any point.
Everybody
We could
know
be on a
Marvin
yacht,
Sapp, close the
shaking
door.
ass, and I'll change that song.
The remix
immediately.
version?
Not even the remix. I
Okay.
like that's an amazing song. It
It's
just
so
makes
good.
me feel so.
Would you date a preacher?
Ooh,
They got money.
They do got money, but I'm not interested in that.
If they got a mega church,
If they got a mega
got a mega church.
If you don't want to date a teacher, I don't know if you would want to date a preacher.
I don't think I would want to date a preacher either. I don't want nobody passing
You don't
too much
want to.
judgment.
You
on
don't
me.
want to date nobody in
I need a
public speaking. That
firefighter.
sound like
I need somebody that's gonna get in the field, nigga that's gonna tie his shoes up and get to work.
firefighter. Okay,
My dad was a firefighter. What you gotta say about it?
you tell me about your daddy.
My dad was a great man.
Yeah, but
Amazing.
Did you love his job?
Yes. See, my dad worked as a firefighter for 20 plus years, and he worked in San Francisco, and we lived in Sacramento at the time. But I loved it because my dad would have to work WDOs, which is where he would work overtime, and he'd get paid like $1,500. We'd be like, Dad, please go to work so we can have a good
Oh, you was
Christmas."
on there early.
Yeah, I was like telling him, like, go to work, nigga.
Oh, you
But,
home early.
it wasn't like I felt like I was missing out on anything. He worked sometimes 24, 48-hour shifts, but then he would also have like 6 days off. So he was a very active father. Shout out to my daddy. We used to call him Firefighter Ken. He's cute. He's handsome. He's fighter Ken. Yeah. That
You
was
went to
Wait,
firefighter
is it
camp,
got
you
your
said?
dad's not
No.
here anymore?
No, he's here.
This
He's
Holly interview today. We gonna talk to you today.
I thought we were talking about in
he's
past tense. Like
retired.
he was. Okay, got it.
He's
Got it.
retired.
Got it.
He lives in Dominican Republic with
How old is his
Yeah, I see you
girlfriend?
posting him.
his wife.
His wife,
is
how old is his wife?
38.
Well, oh.
And
And 7 months pregnant?
And due any day now. Well, not any day, but like next month.
That's
Okay,
what's up.
Dad.
Yeah, he out here. He in the field.
Yeah, yeah.
But he's also the reason why I have
You
the
finna have
idea of a
bitty
man.
ass little sister.
Everybody gonna think that's
That's
your
gonna be
baby.
my baby.
Yeah.
You know,
I know.
he
You
called
gonna raise
me.
her?
He called me and was like, I have a closet room. And he was like, you still got that closet room? I'm like, yeah. He's like, you think you could put a crib in there? And I'm like, fuck no. What are you talking about? Like, why would I need to put a crib? He's like, someone you know is having a baby. And I'm like, who? My
That's
sister?
that's how he broke it
That's
to
how
you?
he broke it to me. He's like, no, a little bit closer. I'm like, who is closer to me than my sister? And like
Me.
He looked off in the distance. I was like, ain't no fucking way. And mind you, he's been with his wife for like 10 years. So I would think that they would have got that out the way beforehand. But yeah, he's bringing a little chicken nugget into the world.
And how old is your
my
dad?
first little brother,
How old is he?
62.
Oh, still works.
He outside.
Yeah, yeah.
All his systems work.
Yeah, he's a very healthy man. Like my dad,
Can I ask you a question? How long your dad been living in the DR?
Since 2017.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
she's from DR?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I don't blame him.
Also, when this is a very random
Let me
question.
adjust myself here.
But when does sperm stop working?
I'm just saying.
I don't know.
I'm just saying.
For Spank, when does your sperm stop working?
Like, when did your sperm stop
Like
working?
at what age would
Was
you
it no
mine
longer viable?
Stop working?
Yeah.
No, your sperm. Like when does men's
Is it always able to
If
reproduce?
your dad, if
Oh
your
no,
dad's 62,
Robert, you die?
Al Pacino just had a
you're right.
baby.
Yeah.
You're right.
He in
And
his,
you know
he in
that's
his
how
late
Glorilla
70s. He
and
just had
Cardi
a
B are
baby.
related.
The quality of it doesn't drop off. Nothing changes about it this whole time.
No, they did say it's-
Don't
they
let
did
me.
say
I
that.
ain't the nigga with the news.
Glorilla's
But what I
dad.
will
They
say,
said something about older men having babies, though. It do give
Listen.
problems to the kid. I did hear that.
Glorilla's dad is Cardi B's grandpa.
say what?
The grandma is the baby.
Yes.
Gorilla's
Glorilla's
dad.
dad is Cardi B's grandpa.
Wow.
Or it might be the other way around, but they're related,
They're related.
in that
wow.
way.
That's interesting.
Should I make them second cousins?
You ain't make
Right?
that shit up.
I swear.
Why
Google
we
it.
never heard that?
I
Yeah, I've never heard that.
I'm about
Never
to
heard
pull it up. I want to make that shit up and then embarrass myself.
Yeah, that's your grandfather.
Glorilla.
Baller Alert, Shady
No.
Room.
Cardi
Facebook.
B.
Al Pacino becomes a dad again at 83.
83.
Yes, it says
Damn.
This shit work.
Yeah, so we outside. We
Never
outside.
give up.
That's nasty.
her grandfather had a child with somebody in Memphis, and that child is Glorilla's father. So yes, they're related. They're cousins, and they're biological cousins.
I just never wanted to be like 50 at a preschool graduation.
Man.
Understandable. That makes sense.
And
Like,
everybody else is running around after your kid, and you got to walk.
you gotta walk.
Damn.
You just got to point. Just point parenting them. You know, Al Pacino is gonna point parent
For
sure the whole life.
Didn't, what's the other
That's
really
his shit?
famous? She look good
Oh,
too.
yeah, he playing. Okay.
She's I know what she was on when she got with that.
Nah, but
fucking way.
that's fucking Al Pacino.
He has
Yeah.
personality.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some
And
OGs
he's been
get
making
a,
money for years.
some OGs get a pass.
Do you have well?
Hey, talk to her, man.
Do you
Don't ask me.
Do you have an age limit? Like, is there an age that's too old for you to date? Mine's 35.
Hold on, what?
Yeah.
Okay, if I'm 33 now,
What? I missed?
35.
Yeah, I don't want to go over than 35.
how old are you?
I'm 30.
So 5
I'm gonna
years,
say-
I guess. 5 years is cool, I guess. 30.
Oh, 45,
45.
7, 8, 9, 50.
Anything under 50. Anything under 50.
I think 50 is like, all right now, stop playing with me.
But if I were to show you my dad looks good as fuck.
You
at
trying to put me
6
on with your
years
daddy?
old.
I don't want-
No, I'm
no.
not saying that. I'm not
get
saying
on
that.
the way.
But then when I
Trying to
look at
become
my dad,
sisters for real.
I'm like, he's a good-looking 60-year-old man. You know
I
what
see
I
your
mean?
dad. Yeah, he looks good.
You wouldn't. It's hard to
He a
put him in
handsome
an age
fella.
box.
We seen Pops, boy. He a handsome
30's,
fella.
30's the new 20, 40 can be the new 30, 50 can be the new 40. Yeah.
Yeah, so 50.
That shit don't work with men.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I should go backwards.
Well, the young men like the older women. All the men that
That's
are on
Some
my
men do like older women.
Some of them because they legacy acts like they grew up like
liking them.
Seeing
Are
them,
you,
yeah, that's
are
true.
you speaking about a specific individual?
Yeah. Like
or?
no.
Sounded like
We ain't gonna work that way. We ain't gonna work that way. But like some of them be like, damn, I had a poster on my wall.
Yeah.
So let me go cracker. Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
I wonder-
So it go
Right,
it
so
go
I wonder if
different.
that's
And it's
what
also
I'm
like
doing.
Like I've been on Instagram for a long time. So maybe the young niggas that are pursuing me, they saw me on Instagram.
Oh,
and they
YNs.
when
I love me
Instagram
a
was just
YN, I ain't
pictures.
gonna lie.
I'm tired of them.
Was when
I can't
it was
keep
just
up.
Speaking of
pictures, they was like,
Instagram, let's get back to Kayla with Instagram.
What? She look good on
She
Instagram.
got her own clothing line. I mean, not clothing line. You got your own workout gear line.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Well, I'm on my own wellness and fitness brand, Tribe
Well, it's a
Therapy.
okay, there we go.
I am trying to drop apparel. It's been a long journey, but that
Right.
should be some.
I'll
That should be
point you in
coming
the right
soon.
direction.
Please.
And you be having your workout videos?
Yeah, I do. I do.
Yours the same. Look at her. That's why. No.
She got
You
workout
like my
videos.
workout
You like
videos? Do you do them?
Is
Do you
that what you're
ever?
saying?
No, I just be looking. Just be looking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just be looking.
Breathing heavy while you're looking too, like,
That's like a creep. I don't do that.
you.
I just look at it and keep
This
sliding
nigga
through.
is creepy. I don't know
They
why
show
you
up
be
on my
trying to act
small
like he
page, you
not.
know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Niggas, I don't follow it. Show on my small page.
I appreciate the view. Do you like it though? Because that's really
No,
what
no,
matters.
no.
The engagement.
No,
Which is
that's-
crazy. He's lying though, because Spank is on everybody's likes.
But this the thing. But see, this the thing
I was
though.
gonna
Look at
say,
the likes, right? Look at the total likes. If you got like over 20,000, 30,000, I ain't like.
Because you feel like your like wouldn't matter.
It don't matter.
And your like don't
You want
count.
your like to stand out.
Nah.
You want somebody to see
I want to
Spank
see
Horton.
Spank Horton like
No, wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Time out.
Yeah.
Then verified checks always show
Yeah,
on
at the top.
They're at the top.
At the top.
And I don't know why Instagram made it that way, but
imagine
thank
you got
you.
60,000 likes, and imagine you got 5,000 likes, and that verified is on top. It's a
Well,
big difference.
hopefully you up there with them ones, Spank.
No, I'm with the 5,000. Shout out to all the Instagram girls with the 5,000 and less. I see you. That's what I'm saying.
Those are the ones that you paying attention
I ain't tripping
to.
though. I like a good picture. If it's a nice picture,
Yeah.
I like the picture, but I'm gonna keep moving.
Yeah.
Like I'm not finna be invested in what you got
Right.
going on. But that go
I
for anything. If I
So
like the
so if
picture,
you like that one picture, right, and you like it, do you go to the page at least to see what else is going on?
every once in a while.
Depending on like how good the picture looks.
Yeah, I keep it gangster every once
Yeah.
every once in a while. But like I'm not invested in what you got going on. Like, yeah, that's a nice ass picture. Boom boom. Keep
Boom,
going.
boom, move.
That's
I
what
like that.
Instagram is for. It's not
I
that
don't
deep.
want my nigga like no pictures on Instagram.
I didn't know that it was
I
like a
respect
little.
that too.
I'm cool on that.
It's like a game that you play like when you flirting on Instagram.
I
like
like
if
the
you
back
like
and
3 or
forth.
4,
You
then
live by
they
different
come
set
back.
of
Huh? What happened?
You want to play? Go ahead.
I'm just saying, you like a couple of theirs, like 3 or 4, then they come back like a couple of yours. Then you show up in a DM story like, yo, that's cute what you doing, blah, blah, blah.
That's cute what you doing.
Yeah.
I hate that game.
What's your DM success rate?
My success rate?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm 0%, man. I'm struggling
No,
out
Spank,
here.
be for real.
I'm struggling out here. I don't holler at girls in the DMs though. I don't.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I recall.
Hold on, come on now. Let's get back to the questions. Let's go, Kayla.
What's
Yeah.
your do you DM men first, or have you ever encountered?
Absolutely, I've done that quite a few times.
Really?
I encourage women to shoot your shot. Slide in
there
them
we go.
DMs. Absolutely.
There we
Ain't
go.
no
Okay.
shame.
We like that.
clap in the back.
I like that.
You like what you see, say something.
I like
Because
that.
the worst that's gonna happen, they gonna read it, and then that's it. That's
And then
it.
guess what? I'm gonna unsend that shit. So
Yeah,
now
Also that. It's like, prove it. I never said nothing to
But
you.
y'all
I only DM one man in my whole entire life.
well, first of all, y'all success rate is going to be completely different than a
Different for
man's
sure,
success
especially
rate.
if you're a good-looking woman.
Absolutely.
So but
You
yeah,
ain't gotta be good looking. You got a fatty.
Yeah, it's a
Shit,
big
man.
dick for women.
Yeah.
If a woman slide in your DM, it's
I'm
like,
like fuck.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
not
guys
much
do
of a,
like that too. It's bossy, you know?
It
Yeah,
is,
because
but
it don't
then-
go that way for men. Like if a woman slide in your DM, like y'all gonna have 100 motherfuckers in y'all DM. Niggas ain't getting DM.
Not quality
getting women's-
though.
No,
I
but
can
can I
lie to
also
you.
say it matters what you're saying when you are sliding into the DMs? Like you
Facts.
What's
sending
your game?
emoji.
Give us your game.
Yeah, give
I
us
know that.
Nah, give us
tell
the nah, come on, give us the game.
I'm trying to think the last time that I did that though.
It's been some years.
It's been some
Because niggas is
time.
sliding in your DMs. Let's be fucking for real. Like clink clink.
Yeah, like I'm not too pressed about it these days.
I got a certain type of DMs I do to have girls like DM you.
What?
You gotta be
what?
like a simp though. You gotta be like a simp. Do a little simp post. Like
what?
Like a woman is really doing a thing. Like this,
Oh, like
she's the
woman
leader.
empowerment
Woman
shit, and they're
empowerment.
like,
Yeah.
oh,
You post that
Spank,
shit.
thank
Yeah.
you.
Oh, for real? You really feel that way? Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
So you're a finesser. Got it.
That nigga
The last
finesse.
thing, damn, you can't use it. The last thing that I did was April Fool's, and I kind of
See,
sent it
that's
to all my
fucked up.
old
Huh?
work.
April Fools.
Yeah, it was
Hold
on April Fool's, but this is what I did. Cause somebody sent it to me, a guy sent it to me, and in the header, you know, like when you first get a DM. Yeah, so and so mentioned you in your story. You like, what the? Nigga
And you're like,
posted me
just
on his
kidding, nigga.
page. You start panicking, you get the sweating. So I opened it. I was like, oh shit. And it was just, you scroll down and it's like, I ain't mentioned you, MF. Like, ain't nobody putting you in my story. So I took that and I sent it to
funny.
like
A few.
Yeah, that's funny.
the guys, the list, the roster. That's
funny.
crazy.
Good.
The roster.
Just kidding.
Send
It's
it
friends.
to-
I sent it to my friends.
Everybody.
My
It worked though. I got lots of responses.
The one time that I did send a DM, I sent it to actually he was older, a lot older,
We know.
and
Cap ass nigga.
Older than 35.
Nah, I'm just saying.
Older than 35.
He was
let me
a
know.
on my mama.
but he was a
Yeah.
fine chocolate man, and he had posted a video of him running on the treadmill, and he was running fast as fuck. I was like, all right, bet. And I sent it to him,
Is
and
that
I said,
is that the? Oh, go ahead. My fault.
what?
I got it. I got
Was that-
questions.
was that
Go
what
ahead.
turned me on?
I got
Yeah.
questions. Yeah.
And I DM'd him. I said, "Let's race," and he responded so motherfucking. It was like 20
Hey,
seconds.
Holly. You told a nigga what?
That's race. I'd put back boom.
I do that too.
That's
This
race.
nigga said though. You want to know what he said?
You said that's the only DM you ever sent
Ever in
to
my
a guy.
life.
I call Cat.
Yeah.
You want to go through my DMs?
No, I don't want to go through it.
I'm just not
Or
that.
I'll DM a guy and say we would look good together.
Oh,
That's a line.
That's cute.
We would look good together.
I like that.
You one and done in the DMs, Holly.
See, but the thing is,
That's what I'm saying. Come on,
I'm
man.
not lying. I have no
doing
reason
this
to lie to
today,
you
Holly?
niggas.
Why are we doing this?
All right, what about this, Holly?
Is it a full
She's
moon?
saying
No,
first. She
I'm
said she doesn't do it
serious.
first.
My initiation is liking a picture. I'll go like 7 niggas. I'll go like 7 pictures, maybe heart a story.
So that's
that's
going
it.
first, though, if you heart a story.
Yeah,
Heart a
that's-
story is
That's DMing first, though.
no,
No,
that's
not like the
saying no
swipe up
words.
emojis. Just
Yeah,
the heart.
no, just the
Just
heart.
the heart.
Just the heart. You know, in the corner. I don't know how often you get those, but in the very corner.
I see the hearts come up.
And
What are you talking
you know
about?
what I'm saying? In the very corner, they pop up and they fluctuate.
I
like
know what
that.
you're talking about.
So that's my me running game.
I saw you in my likes before. Stop it.
I'm liking your story. You're funny though. See, you.
So you
as
think that's a different like? Then you think that's a different
it's
like?
not like liking because I want to be with you.
You don't. You think that's a different like?
Tell
You
us,
never seen
fake.
that meme where
That
it's
shit
like-
translate the same way, though.
to niggas, but you know that meme. It's
Yes.
like, are you liking my pictures because you want to be with me, or are you liking my pictures as a friend? Like,
Yeah.
See, that's y'all chopping that shit up like
Y'all
that.
don't.
Right. They're trying to
Y'all
make it
don't
make
do
sense to
that.
them. That's what that is.
Yeah.
well, that's how I go about it. I'm not much of a DMer, but I will like pictures and pray to God that you would DM me first.
It's like, please, Jesus.
Please, nigga, hope you see this. Other than that, no, not really my deal.
Bailey,
but
where the
maybe I
fuck
will.
you get all them bottles from? Where you just come from with all the bottles?
She came packed out the house. I know that's fucking right.
He walked in with 3 bottles. Hey, my bad.
I'm saying.
Wow,
It's like, can
love
I get
that.
a refill? May I have some
Yes,
more?
can we have another drink?
Do you say please? Thank you so much.
Well, Kayla, we got this thing in the underground called a fuck it bucket,
Okay.
where we pull something out of the bucket and you have to be as honest as possible. It ain't, you know.
That's scary.
It's
ain't
not
scary.
that bad. Some of them are corny. Some of them are cool. Some of them are
Yeah,
interesting.
some be corny as hell.
Would you like me to start?
Sure.
But I wrote my own question I want to ask you too, though. So let's go get
Oh, so
to
did I have questions because like what's the most accurate description of your zodiac sign that you've ever read? Just
hard.
super outgoing. All Aries women that I've met through my life were just outgoing, super. What's another good word that I could say about myself? Outrageous. Those are pretty.
What's your
accurate.
sign? I'm sorry.
I'm an Aries.
Do you
My
feel like you're
birthday's on
controlling?
Monday. Do I feel like I'm controlling? No.
Okay.
But do my friends? Do y'all think I'm controlling? No.
They sound scared.
No.
I'm
I think I'm
playing.
one of those friends that's like,
playing.
and this has to do with my personality for sure, that is super encouraging to their friends. I don't allow my friends to talk bad about themselves. And if they do, bitch, shut the fuck up. Like,
Right. You're a good
I
friend.
have a very, very low tolerance for people that are like Debbie Downers with
Yeah.
themselves.
I'm that way, but I'm a Scorpio though.
Scorpio
That's
men
what
are
I'm saying.
gang.
I feel like all them signs say the same
Scorpios,
shit, yo.
Scorpio and
They
Aries
just
are-
rotate
It's like
it, bro.
terms and conditions.
Yeah,
you
that's
skip
all.
over the shit that don't mean nothing.
Yeah,
Then you hear
and you
something you
read
like,
that
ooh,
state.
That's
That's
it.
me.
No,
Yeah.
but-
that shit like terms
see,
and conditions.
That's fair.
I have a temper, and that is one thing that's accurate with
Everybody
Aries.
probably
is
got
that-
Everybody got
Temper
every
stuff.
black,
Yeah, but
every
my-
black person got a temper, yo.
But mine is very, very.
Every black person
Hey,
got a
that was
temper.
racist.
That ain't racist.
That was racist.
Every black person got a temper, bro. 99.9%.
I don't have
99.9%.
a. Well, I will spaz though. I don't have a temper though.
Temper,
Yeah, you're a
yeah.
spaz though. It's the same difference.
Everyone has a limit.
Do you
That's
have
what
an
I'm
accurate
saying.
description of being a Scorpio? I love Scorpios though.
What's a good one for us?
Great sex. Freaky as fuck.
No, freaky. I definitely heard freaky.
Would you agree with that?
My son mom was a
The
Scorpio.
thing about Scorpios is that I feel like we don't like that was given to us, and I receive it.
And you-
but the thing is like the way that we move. I don't ever feel like the loudest person in the room.
No,
you know
I
what I'm
would say-
saying? Like I don't need to sit around and be like, yeah, like it's so good.
No.
You know what I mean?
But you're 100%.
It's like you
That's
gotta
what
find
other
out. I
people.
don't know.
That's what other people describe.
Yeah,
I think that's just how they want us to be.
Well, the few that I've encountered,
are
What,
was
Scorpios?
what?
and is.
Out of this world. Ain't gonna lie to you. Out of this world. And I would run it back every time. There's
I
not a
don't know.
Scorpio.
I don't read horoscopes.
Great reviews.
So.
I think that we get great reviews.
They could be a little
Scorpios?
crazy
Yeah.
though.
But I don't identify with that. I don't think that I'm crazy.
No, I don't think you're crazy. I
No,
think you're
every
fun.
woman don't think they're crazy, but they fucking crazy. That's it.
No, I'm literally not crazy. And I don't think being crazy is cute either. Like, I don't stand
not
on that at all.
It's very
I try not to be crazy.
I can get
There
down
you
with
go.
that.
Okay, now this
I was
sounds
about to say
better.
I can get down with that. I don't like no woman that like take pride in her crazy.
Yeah.
Like, that shit is
That's whack.
stupid.
Nutty.
Yeah.
Toxic.
Immature.
That's what they call
childish.
toxicity. Yeah.
I'm cool on it.
Shout out to all the toxic women out there.
Scorpios.
I had a few in my life. I had a few.
Okay.
Whatever it say, Spank wrote it.
Why you gonna put it on me?
This is hard.
Get another one.
Okay.
Wait, what was wrong with it?
Oh no, but I'll keep this one.
There you go.
Okay. You do
We
that.
all gotta answer it though.
Yeah, we'll keep it.
We
here.
all gotta answer it. So let her do that one and you do that
Ooh,
one.
that one looks juicy because you made a face. Go ahead.
What's a sexual myth you used to believe but have since realized is totally false?
Scorpio.
I got one. Shit.
A sexual myth that you used to believe.
I'm a great dad.
Well,
by
I
the
don't
way.
know that it's a myth. Yeah, I'm a great dad is crazy. Right, it's like, cover your ears.
You ain't gotta answer this one, Lou. You ain't gotta answer this one, Lou.
Close your ears.
Yeah, sexual liberation is important. First of all, just to make that clear before I say this. Okay, so squirting, I think that there's a stigma around that people say that it's like predominantly urine, which
Yeah.
I don't know if it is true or
It is.
not.
That's
it's
not
like,
true.
It's like 75, 80%.
But
It is.
That's not
It's
true.
confusing. This is
Them
too
bitches
much.
is
This
peeing
is
on
too
you.
much.
Let it go.
Hold on. Nothing to do with me.
Hold on,
I
wait.
raise real niggas. Go ahead. Get it off your chest.
Get it off your chest.
Sometimes, oh God. Sometimes it may seem like it's urine, but sometimes it doesn't. So I think that
If it stinks,
might be
it's pee. If it don't, it's not.
What happened?
Don't let her repeat it, brother. Don't let her repeat it, brother.
Well, they're just,
Go
you know,
ahead, go
the
ahead,
myth of
go ahead.
squirting. That's all. That's my answer.
What's your answer?
What about you, Spank?
Holly, what's yours, Holly? We getting out of there, man. Pass the ball.
All right, let me do this one.
Yeah, do that one.
That's wild.
Look, that's why I'm having a sex
'Cause we
education
can't
come on my
answer that.
podcast.
No.
We can't all answer that.
You said you had one.
Yeah, but I can't answer that. My niece in the building. I can't do that.
They gonna be all right. You done heard some inappropriate shit at 14 before.
Right.
If you could only communicate through one song for the rest of your life, what would it be?
One song?
Yeah, now this is
Only
a
communicate
tough one,
through
but
a song?
the funny in me back that ass up, jumped in my head. I don't know why.
That's your, okay.
Y'all gonna laugh at mine.
That's
That's how you're going to communicate for the rest of your
Kayla,
life.
this is a tough question because we you know, if you're a music person,
Yeah, that's
It's
hard.
different days, different songs speak
Right.
to
Different
you.
moods, yeah.
Yeah, different moods, different vibes, different songs speak to you. But
I don't have
What would mine
one.
be?
yeah,
I think-
I can't find one that's general in my life.
Y'all gonna laugh at mine. I'm
What's
gonna
your
go with Diddy and Keisha Cole Last Night.
Last night.
That's my shit.
Yeah,
That's a banger.
mine would probably be Meek Mill, Dreams and Nightmares though.
Oh God! If you sing that every day,
Screaming, that's so annoying.
But
so annoying.
let's not act like everybody and their
Literally
mama.
so
Everybody still
annoying.
get hype over it when they play it. in the club.
I used to pray for
My arms
times
go
like
like
this,
this.
for nights like this. That
Bruh.
shit did something to everybody.
Sure, I can't relate to that. I think if I had to pick a song,
Nigga, I've been in the club with you singing that shit at the top of your fucking lungs. I don't know why you decided to cap today, Holly. Why did you pick this
I
Wednesday
don't
to
like
start
that song
capping?
as of now.
Nobody
Listening
does.
to it right now, it's
songs
too
get
much.
old. That's what
Yeah,
happens.
it's like
just too
15
much.
years
Yeah,
old.
songs get old and you
Yeah,
move
but
on.
back in 2016, yes, I was jumping in that shit. I'd be like, Meek, I love you.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
now,
And
no.
you have a couple more of them and can't play that shit when we start vibing.
Right.
Your ass gonna be
Right.
singing that shit like everybody
I
else
get
in
to pray
here.
for times like this, to vibe like this. No, you know why I don't like that song for real? Because niggas be getting mad aggressive.
Hey, I'm
when
gonna
it
keep it.
plays.
I'm gonna keep. This is crazy, but another song that probably would be. It'll be it's a Drake song.
Ooh, okay.
Nah, it's a Drake song off the it's the intro to the Views album. It's called Family. Keep the Family Close.
Oh, that's a good one.
that's a
Keep the family close.
That's a good one.
That'll be like a song. That would
How
be
you go?
one
I
for
don't
me.
know what song that is. How you go? I don't even know no titles of songs like that.
It's about that. Keeping the family close.
Okay. All right.
about
That
keeping
helped a
In,
lot.
in summary.
Okay, if I could, so it would be like a song that I would sing every single day. And that's just how I would be talking to people.
If you could
When you walk in the room.
communicate through
I walk
one
into a
song
room.
for the rest of your life, what would
Okay,
it
let me
be?
think.
Oh,
I'm
if
trying
you
to
could
think of
communicate,
perfect-
Have you,
I didn't hear
have
that
you
part.
ever dated a man and y'all going through some or whatever and you
Yes,
sent
it's
them a
Hold On
song?
by the Internet. And every time
There
I
you
post
go.
that, just now I'm thinking about my nigga.
What is it?
Hold
Hold
on
On?
by the Internet. That's actually like, it's like me and a few nigga songs. But
Jesus Christ.
But he's the most important one when it comes down to it. But yeah, maybe it would be that song, Hold On by The Internet.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Probably on one today. I love it. That's my nigga. What about you?
I don't have one. I need to look at my phone. I think my karaoke playlist will help me on this. I don't know.
Yeah.
Some Mariah Carey?
sing at
Beyonce. A Beyonce song.
A Beyonce song? You sing at karaoke?
I love karaoke.
Okay. What's your go-to?
I gotta look at my playlist. I swear to you, I have a playlist, and it really depends on the vibe too. Like if you really are a real karaoke person, you know that you have to look at the audience because it's like, what do y'all? What do I think that y'all like?
Can we all agree that the #1 karaoke song in the world is probably Usher, "Nice and Slow"?
No, I completely
Fantasia.
disagree.
I'm gonna say Fantasia.
Fantasia.
I'm gonna say Fantasia.
Yeah,
Fantasia joint.
Fantasia.
Yeah, Fantasia.
When I see that song, made me cry.
And if it's white people, you gotta do Journey.
See you. Yeah,
I see it smoking.
Cadence is all right.
That is true. Mm-hmm. See, that song doesn't do what it does for everybody else because I have a bad experience to that song. So.
All right, we're going to therapy, y'all. Go ahead.
No, I'm not kidding. It was really an emotional moment for me.
Go ahead. You want to talk about the moment? Or?
Yeah, I don't mind.
Okay, let's go.
I can share it with y'all. I had walked in on a nigga that I was dealing with singing this song to another woman. In the club. You remember it?
In the club is crazy.
Wait, time out.
Isn't that traumatizing?
In the bedroom or something, in the club?
Imagine you walk into the section just to go see the nigga and he in another woman's face, singing it, kissing her, and all types of shit. I was stunned. Like, I was in the club.
He knew
crying.
you was coming?
No. So,
oh my God. What is going on?
It gets even funnier because
it's like
the
important
nigga
detail.
I went out with, he told him, don't bring Holly. And the nigga was just a dickhead and brought me anyway and failed to mention. So I have peeped him.
He ain't no dickhead.
He knew what he was doing.
He slide. He back doing.
He
That's
for sure
a bad
did. And he got on his ass about it too because he ended up seeing me in the club, and I had told him like, no, I already saw your whole getup, which with that girl, I seen you singing to her.
You should have sung another song to you.
I choose you, babe. Yeah, so every time I hear that song, it doesn't do what it does for everybody else because I feel like that is a go-to karaoke song. I'll be like, turn that shit off immediately. But yeah, that's my little stuff. I'm
trauma
traumatized,
response,
unfortunately.
This one a little too deep, but I'm gonna sing it. Pause.
That's not. It's only pause if you was talking to a nigga.
Yeah, but there's guys around, so just in case. If you could uncover the truth behind one conspiracy theory, which one would it be?
The elevator.
And why?
Aliens.
The elevator? Aliens?
No, I'm sorry.
I don't believe in aliens either, though. I don't believe in aliens.
You don't believe in aliens?
I don't believe
You
in
think we
aliens.
the only species in the world?
No, they're all in the water. They're all in the water. They ain't coming up here.
So
they're all in the water. They ain't coming up here.
Well, I think it's both, though. I think that there's very much so aliens in the ocean.
For sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's where they at. They're not coming up here.
Let's go there.
All right, we doing this.
Is there a clap?
Why do you don't believe in aliens, bro?
Where the fuck they at? Why they ain't pull up yet?
You just said they underwater.
They're underwater. They're underwater. They're not coming up here, though. They're not coming up here.
I think they live amongst us.
Absolutely.
You ever met somebody?
Aliens.
Cats? You think cats are aliens?
Hell yeah.
Have you ever met somebody and you just be like, bro, what the fuck are you talking about? You ever met somebody? I think he an alien. Like, bro, what?
In a suit?
I swear to God.
You don't think that aliens are real?
There's no aliens out
here.
here.
So you think we're the only species?
Yes.
Yeah, what about that?
I mean, the UFOs is the vehicles to the alien.
Right, they riding in it.
Yeah, I don't.
That's just the Cadillac of the alien.
It's year 2025. Where they at?
Oh, you mean to tell me you're saying like,
I don't think they like.
Yeah.
Hey, Spank, I don't think.
Come get his ass.
Niggas done went to the moon.
This motherfucker right here.
So all of the people that have ever had alien encounters, you think they're just lying?
Yes.
What about that person that said that
they your ass gonna get abducted?
I was about to go low.
What?
They're on the spectrum. No, let me stop.
Happy Autism Awareness Month. Shout out to...
I'm sorry.
All right, let's start over.
Alcohol,
Go ahead. That's all right.
That was crazy.
We are a comedy pod.
I don't believe in aliens. I don't. I'm sorry.
Well, aliens don't believe in you, Spank. How about that?
That's good.
God damn it.
I don't believe in ghosts.
Really?
You don't believe in spirits?
No. I don't think there's ghosts out here. I don't.
Spank, if you come back in this motherfucker acting weird, they
you think I'm the ghost? Or they came to see you?
They came to see you, boy.
How crazy would would be if Spank was actually alien and he trying to convince us that there's not aliens here. Like,
Don't believe in
no
us.
aliens here. Whole
Don't
time
believe in us.
Like, that's exactly what an alien would want us to think. But there is aliens on this motherfucker.
I don't believe in
Spank's an alien.
I don't believe in the other motherfucker. What's the shit? The 6 foot nigga? Bigfoot? I don't believe in none of that shit, man.
Okay,
thought he was gonna
I
say
think he's
Victor.
still alive.
Victor Wembanyama.
Like Sasquatch? You
Yes,
don't believe
I
in
don't
that?
believe in that, man. Come on.
Nah, I mean,
That's
it's
silly.
hard.
Where he at? Where is he at?
They're here
Pull
though.
him to the lounge if you're out there and you're watching, please.
I think
Prove
they're
this
watching
nigga wrong.
us.
I give you one. I don't believe in Illuminati.
Illuminati at all? Yeah, I mean,
I don't believe black people is in Illuminati.
Ah,
I don't believe black people's in it. You ain't got enough money.
just in case they recruiting.
You ain't got enough money.
I just don't know if it's called the Illuminati. I think that's like the
Right on.
Hollywood name of it,
Version
but
of
it's
it.
something going on.
Yeah, there's something going on.
with
Yeah,
that.
it's them rich white people.
There's a
Yeah.
higher power in that realm of.
I'm sure
higher industry.
I'm sure there's levels to power, but I don't think it's like a.
You don't think niggas is like love the devil or you're not gonna become famous?
No, because I live a life where a lot of these motherfuckers that get accused of being in the Illuminati,
Illuminati's
I
like-
know these
Yeah.
niggas, and I'd be like, bro, that like, if they in there, they do a great job.
So they never
of
try to
hiding.
recruit your ass, is what you're
Nah,
saying.
That's the thing. Who been recruited and turned it down? Why they ain't say nothing?
I know
Eminem.
someone who have. I know
What,
someone
he
who
turned
has.
it down?
Eminem.
What'd he say?
Dave Chappelle.
No,
All these
I'm,
niggas
I'm saying, who
has-
said they turned it down? They never said they turned it down.
Yes, they did.
I never
Yeah.
heard Dave Chappelle say
Yes,
he turned
he
it down.
did.
They're not picking niggas. That's the thing. They're not. They're not picking niggas, man.
Because we are the culture. Everything revolves around black people. We just said this. Everything
That's a fact.
results around.
But we don't
us.
make no
Comes
money
from
off of
us.
it. They do.
Yeah.
What, off of being in the Illuminati?
No, white people. They make all the money off of our culture. That's a fact.
Facts. But so you're trying to say, I don't know. I don't want to get into it because I don't want nothing to do with them people.
Right.
I really
I just
don't.
don't
Not
believe
too
it.
much.
I love the Lord and Jesus is king. But yeah,
Whoever owns media, that's the Illuminati. That's a fact.
because they're able to control
Control the
what's
narrative.
going on. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, that could be true.
Yeah.
My
It is true. What are you talking about? I read the book.
I read a book.
I read the book.
So, but you don't think that there are people that are our skin color that are in the Illuminati?
No.
You don't think not one black person sold their soul
No.
to become rich and famous?
No. That's all bullshit. That's all bullshit to me.
Interesting. I never would have thought that coming
So,
from you.
because this is the thing. Like, they like to say, you know, some black people come out and say, oh, man, he sold his soul. And most of them people is the ones that didn't make it. Why you don't hear people like Denzel saying shit like that?
Because Denzel just
motherfucker
got
that-
baptized. He has never say no shit like
No,
that.
because that's the nigga that worked hard and got to where he got to.
Yeah,
a lot of
sure.
people that didn't make it always claim
I
it's
agree with
Illuminati.
that
That's
though.
a fact.
I hate that. I hate the narrative that if you become
Who?
successful and you're black,
Lil Wayne
that you
said
sold your
something.
soul, that
Lil
you
Wayne
did
a
something.
different nigga. Yeah, he also said there's no racism out here. He said he loved white people. So, yes. So,
Lil Wayne a
you
little
still
off.
gonna listen to what he said?
Not too much on Lil Wayne.
He
Not
said
too
he's
much
been
on
in the Illuminati?
Lil Wayne?
For real? I never knew that.
Weezy say all type of shit, but he also said the reason why he don't believe in racism because a white man saved his life.
Yeah, that's
so
what I'm
he's
saying.
saying that's his personal
Personal experience.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
He
I
should
also
never say
done
that
seen
again.
him trip out on motherfuckers
A white
based on
person
racism.
pass
So,
like class all the
You keep
time.
that to yourself.
Yeah,
Depending
keep
on
that
the
one
day
Right.
to your
is what
goddamn
you gonna
That's
get.
what I'm saying about him.
Yeah, I don't like the narrative when it comes to black people. Who said that? Gilly or something like that? He had said
A lot of
something
people
about
say,
that.
"Oh man, had to suck a dick for him to make it," and all that. Come on,
no,
man.
I'm not
I don't
saying
believe in all
that.
that. I don't
I
know.
was saying
but,
he
but
was-
it's a lot of that that's going around on
Oh,
Hollywood.
that.
It's a lot of that. Yeah.
Okay,
Now, I'm not
so-
saying there's nothing out there doing it, but you know,
What about that conspiracy?
how
of-
we get here? You're right.
He said,
I'm just listening.
Do you think that the Earth is round or do you think it's flat?
I don't care.
I don't care either. But if you
I
have,
really
but
don't
if you
care.
have to choose,
I don't care, man.
No,
I
that's
really
real
don't.
though, because literally it's like, why does that even
Yeah,
matter?
why does that matter?
no,
Like,
my,
what?
my mom's one of those people. Like
Explain
she
to me
will-
why we
I
should
think
care
it
about
only
that.
matters because it goes to the conversation of the shit
we've
that
been
we've been
lied to?
taught and lied about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's the only reason.
But it's
that
like if
matters.
you're lying to me about it being round or
I
flat,
just know
don't.
one thing: if the weather bad, we ain't never went the scenic route. That's all. I know people take their flat Earth shit serious.
Yeah, they do.
No,
Yeah.
they do.
Yeah.
And I
Listen,
like that
if it's
though. I like
turbulence,
people
we got
that
to
are-
go through it. It
I
ain't
ain't
no
gonna lie,
other
though.
route.
I've actually been driving on road trips and where it was raining and kept driving. It wasn't raining, and I looked behind me, I saw rain. No bullshit.
So what that
I
got to do
literally
with it?
saw that before.
Yeah, that just
So that
means
means you
clouds
drove
up
the
there.
clouds? Just moving,
I'm just saying I saw it. Yeah, that's all the cloud moved, but I saw it.
So
Huh?
that wouldn't change.
I don't know. I'm just throwing that out there. I saw that before. It fucked me up, bro. It fucked me up.
Oh, because you're
I'm
like,
driving in rain, and then there's no more rain, then it's the sun. I'm like, what the fuck? Then I look in the rear view, I was like, get the fuck out of here. Like,
Yeah,
I literally wanted to pull
like
over.
weather.
Yeah,
Clouds.
Miami.
It's like weather.
Yeah, been in Miami.
I've been to Miami. I've been to
Like
Miami.
clouds.
Yeah.
And they hold precipitation in a cloud.
Yeah.
And you might drive out of that cloud. And
And
it
it's
might
not
be
gonna rain.
another one.
Yeah.
And the
But
one
what
that
I'm
was
saying
in
is-
your rear view.
Right. And you saw that, though. You actually saw that before.
Yeah.
That's what I'm asking. It fucked me up. I was young, though. I was
put
fucking
you on
up.
drugs?
Am, can I
I
get
was
some
young. I was young.
Amber, can I get some more of that wine, please?
Let me get some more alcohol, too.
I was
You
Let me
got
get
some
more
more
ice.
Spank?
You have the. Wow. Do you
And
have any
ice.
conspiracies that you believe in or
You
don't
got the
believe
bottle
in?
and
Yeah, I
ice.
saw 7 need more ice.
The flat Earth one. I said aliens. That was mine.
You don't believe in aliens?
No, I do. I
Oh,
agree
you do
with you.
believe
I
them?
think that there's aliens in the ocean. I think that
I
cats are
believe
aliens.
that in the ocean, but they ain't coming up here, though.
Well, they can't because they live in the ocean
Duh.
and they can't breathe without water, Spank. So
Right,
how
so
would
they're
they
not
live-
coming up here.
No,
So then
I
there
think
are
they,
aliens
no,
then.
no. I think that they can. They just don't want you. For what? I think that aliens are like the superior being. Like they're smarter than us. They know way more than us. They can shapeshift. I think that they don't
I
want to
can-
come and visit us. I think
I
that they
can
sitting
agree
there
with that.
watching us, honestly laughing
You
at
think
us.
they watching us and laughing?
I
For real?
do. I do.
Oh, you know what? One conspiracy that I believe in is that we are not the like our generation didn't create technology. I think technology has been around for a very, very long time. And the reason why I say this
Came and went and came back again.
is because I went to Egypt and when I saw the motherfucking pyramids,
Yeah.
there was nothing in my mind said a cow and motherfucking rope pulled this. No way. Sorry, can't believe it.
Y'all better give her
That
the
also-
same energy y'all gave me when it said the rain, all
That
right?
also comes to the fact that I believe that there was giants. And
You believe it was
That's
giants?
not
Yes,
that's not
absolutely.
technology though.
Yeah, that's not
Okay,
technology.
maybe
That's
not
like
technology. It was
evolution.
maybe one or the other. I
But
don't know.
but did y'all see what's going on right now about the pyramids, though?
Underneath?
Underneath? Did
Underground?
y'all see that?
No,
yeah,
what?
it's like big old
They said it's big
pillars.
ass beams and pillars underneath the pyramids. So was that
Like
really made
thousands
by
of feet
people?
down.
Yeah.
So
Look
then-
it up. It's going
I don't
around
think
right
that,
now.
I don't know if that got anything to do with technology. Thank you. I think that's more of people adjusting to the time that they lived in. Like you had to do what you had to do in order to make shit happen.
There's a
Right.
movie. There's a cartoon movie. I'm trying to think of it. It's like with
cartoon movie?
Yeah, but it's like has like a little bit of historical background. She was like white hair and like a little cute little
Game of Thrones.
no
No.
cartoon. It was Atlantis. Who said that?
Atlantis.
Yes, Atlantis. And they had I mean, obviously it's a cartoon, but it was based off of some.
Atlantis in Bahamas? What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
yeah,
Okay.
like.
No, not
But
the
they were
Bahamas.
saying they were saying that they had
The hotel?
technology then, and that like they went extinct. So
I
that's why
don't
the
believe in
technology.
dinosaurs either. I don't believe dinosaurs
Oh
ran
my
this world.
God.
Hey, come on.
I don't believe in dinosaurs. I don't believe in
Wait, why you
dinosaurs.
don't believe in dinosaurs?
100,000%. I don't
A
believe in
giraffe is a
dinosaurs.
goddamn dinosaur.
On some common sense shit.
Okay, why?
It's the
Why would they
reason
be extinct?
Why I
No, I'm
don't
talking
believe
about
in
the
dinosaurs.
Tyrannosaurus and all that
I don't
bullshit.
believe in dinosaurs because humans aren't even 1 million years old, right? Follow me. It's gonna be a little wordy. I will try to give y'all the cliff notes. Man.
Okay.
Okay.
Humans, we're not even 1 million years old. But humans are telling us that 25 million years ago,
Right.
there were dinosaurs, and this is what they ate, and this
Yeah.
is what they did, and this is how they lived, and this is how they were extinct. It's like, nigga, where's the 24 more million years of time
In
gap?
between.
Where the fuck y'all get this information from?
I mean, that's what.
Yeah, who
They
wrote it
do.
down for the
That's what
niggas
they do.
24 million
That's
later?
my-
Who wrote it
Okay,
down?
That's my whole beef with dinosaurs.
Okay.
But that's my beef with history in general.
Yeah, let's just
Yeah.
Is that
I
they
agree to that.
sprinkle
I agree to
in
that.
what they
Sprinkle,
think
sprinkle.
they
I
should.
agree.
You know, as a kid. Oh, what'd she say?
I can tell
Listen,
that.
I agree to
Exactly,
that.
girl.
I
I
agree
be
to
making
that.
my
And
dick
evolution.
off, watch Jurassic
Yes.
Park all
So
the time.
evolution.
Learn about your
But when we
history.
say dinosaurs,
Can I ask you a question, sweetheart? What do lizards eat? You see what I'm
Crickets.
saying? So why do we know what the fuck a pterodactyl had for lunch?
right?
I think
History.
it's just an assumption, though, too, right? Based off of
Well, if they study their, like their,
their
body
bones
and their
and
teeth.
stuff like that,
How?
and their teeth.
Fossils.
Based off of
My nigga,
so
we
the
didn't even
fossils are
have
fake.
ketchup in 1869. How
Okay,
we talk
hold on.
about
this
dinosaurs
is
and
important
what they
because
ate?
that goes to show human beings, we're not supposed to be eating meat. our teeth were not designed to be eating flesh.
I saw that same Instagram
Our
video.
teeth were designed to be eating fruits and vegetables based off how our mouth is, right?
I agree with you.
Canines. So
ahead.
obviously, if there's a study then they would be able to pull that information up for.
Again, you're saying a study. By the time that we landed from day one, I'm talking about Jesus, everybody. Everybody.
He created that shit.
Hold on, but that's my conspiracy theory. I thought about this. Noah in the ark, and the 2x2 and the animals, like he took the 2 camels and the 2 crabs.
Yeah, like why would you put 2 roaches on the ark?
Who the nigga that split the
I'm
water?
just saying, it's just like we don't think that's a
Who the
little bit
nigga that parted the
ridiculous.
sea? Who that nigga?
That was Moses.
That was Moses. Y'all
And the
believe in
ark,
that?
Noah.
Y'all
It was
believe he
Noah
parted
and
the
the
sea?
You're not about to play with the Bible here.
I'm asking a
I'm
question.
just saying, like some of the
dinosaurs
stories.
in the Bible?
There's something in the I think there's dragons or something like that.
No.
Are there dinosaurs in the Bible? There's no dinosaurs.
God
There's
damn
no
it.
dinosaurs in the Bible, Holly.
There's
no-
So again,
But
you
them
know what?
niggas might not
You know
be
what
worried
the? You know
about
what
that.
the? You know what
But
the
what's
word?
in the Bible is 2 elves
I'm
and
finna get
2
on my
You
soapbox.
gotta pivot
You
these
know what the
goddamn
actual?
lemurs.
You know what the
You gotta
actual
take a
word
pivot.
dinosaur mean? It means big
Beat 'em.
bird. I think motherfuckers saw
Big
some
bird.
big ass birds like.
Dinosaur.
Dinosaur.
Your imagination went crazy.
Okay, so then maybe it
You
wasn't
saying it
the
was hot
term
back in the
dinosaur.
day. You saying it was hot.
A dragon is used both literally and metaphorically
Indeed.
in the Bible, right?
Yeah, so they
Exactly. Niggas probably cut my
They
top.
talk about extra large reptiles.
Exactly. They don't necessarily use the
Because
word
they don't
dragon.
know. They don't know yet.
But dragons
Yeah.
were in
That's technically what a dinosaur is, though. It's an extra large bird or extra large reptile.
But she made a really good point.
I can get
Lizards
down.
are dinosaurs.
I can get down with that. I can get down with all
It's
of
an
that.
evolved
I
dinosaur.
can get
Sharks,
down with the
alligators,
details.
The details of
crocodiles.
it.
I can't get down with the details. That's the part I can't get down with. I can't get down with the details.
Literally
And
evolution.
Thank you, my good sister in the back.
We've been saying evolution.
Why
I'm
Who
okay.
said that?
I'm okay with all of that.
Yeah.
I'm
Remember,
okay with all of that.
God
I'm
set
fighting
fire to the earth.
details.
That's why the
Yeah.
niggas ain't here no more.
Who?
Oh,
Yeah,
he flooded
it. Yeah. We going
Get
out
back in
next
your
for
Bible,
fire.
baby.
We going out next for
Get back in
fire.
your Bible, Lord.
Yeah, we going out next for fire.
Get back in your book.
The next time he comes, it's gonna be fire. The first time was flooded.
He didn't burn all the
No, we getting burnt later. When he come back, he getting burnt. But the beginning was water.
Loud and wrong, Holly. Loud and wrong.
She's like, I am my word.
Well,
Hey, we all need some shots. Let's go.
we need a history lesson in this.
No, honestly, we need a teacher, for real.
need a teacher.
Where are the teachers?
Oh God.
We ain't got motherfucking elementary school, but they be the ones that be lying too, though. That's why, because they're basing their facts off of something that is given.
They
to
were
them,
taught, yeah,
you know.
True.
So that's also why I don't want to date no teacher. God damn it,
Jesus Christ.
spreading false shit.
We all might need a teacher in our life.
No, for sure.
At some level.
He done pulling up.
It's
Hell
official.
is that?
Birds
I've
are
never seen
literally
that.
dinosaurs. Here's how we
They
know.
say chickens are related to T-Rexes or something like that.
Dinosaurs are big birds.
I believe that because
Pictures
pigeons,
of what?
I believe
Little
that.
cameras?
100%.
150 million.
Aliens.
Hey, can you scroll back up? Look what that little green dot say.
You ever seen
150 million years ago. Let's start there. We not a million years old. We don't know what the fuck was going on back
But
then.
the
150 million years ago.
point of the matter is
Yes.
that
Bruh,
people study
listen,
that.
no, you
Soils,
can't.
plants.
Right, but we have details.
Migration.
Take him to school with you when you go back to school. Take your daddy with you. Have him sit down.
I go.
Hey, what's
You
the
sit next to me.
I'll sit there. What's your teacher
I
look
go to
like,
school with
actually?
them.
Ma'am?
All right, what's
Speaking of birds, have you ever seen a baby pigeon before?
No.
A baby
Never in
pigeon?
my life.
I know. I just saw that the other day and it freaked me out because I hate birds and I'm terrified. So where are the baby
I've seen
pigeons?
it.
Wait,
The
but
little
you know what's
browns.
even
Ain't
more
they baby
crazy?
pigeons or I'm
You know
tripping?
why pigeons are so like bad at creating nests and stuff like that? Is because they were what's the word I'm looking for? No, not manufactured, but they were
Please don't scare me. I'm so scared.
domesticated. Because they use. That's why pigeons.
That's going around about cats and dogs, though. They saying they ain't real. I did
What?
hear that.
What?
They ain't
What
real.
do you mean they ain't real?
Just like what you saying right now.
I had a dog. He was real as hell. That Dookie was real. And that
I'm-
dog right there
I'm
is real.
just saying.
I believe in
She
my
do
dogs.
like you though. That's a little odd.
I
so.
saw an IG video. I saw an IG video. Let me see
A
if I
baby
can
pigeon.
find
I've actually never seen a baby pigeon, but
But I think I read that they because they nest, like they grow up fully in the nest and then they leave the nest once they're like fully
Have you ever
developed.
seen a
I don't
pigeon
know.
it. So hold on. So you can believe in birds is fake, but you can't believe in dogs and cats are? That's crazy. Oh, I thought you just said that. What you just say?
I just said I hate pigeons.
Oh, you hate pigeons. Okay. My bad.
Like rats.
I hate
But
birds.
that's not their fault. It's not their fault. Humans domesticated them. Pigeons
you know
were-
what I'm scared of? I'm scared of squirrels. I ain't gonna lie. Can we talk about this? I'm scared of squirrels.
What?
Yeah, I'm scared of squirrels.
I love squirrels.
I don't know. They just look like a.
I love
They're
a
like a
little
rat.
squirrel.
They look like a rat.
I love a squirrel. Squirrels are so cute.
Yeah, I'm scared of squirrels. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
My neighbor had a domesticated
scared of
squirrel.
squirrels?
He was sad as hell.
So we
What
on a
has a
date and the
squirrel
squirrel run
ever
up. I'm
did?
out.
That's what? A squirrel?
out. A squirrel.
What's your beef with squirrels?
They like rats.
All they do is chase nuts,
Yeah,
bro.
but they
Yeah.
like rats.
Ain't that you?
Huh?
You was a
Hold on,
squirrel.
Wait a minute. Wait a
Oh,
minute
you
now.
did?
Wait a
The
minute
smirk
now.
is crazy.
What's going on? I don't like squirrels.
Okay.
Missed the joke.
I said my piece.
We finna hire a squirrel on set
Oh
next
my
week.
god. So this ain't going how you thought it was gonna go.
I'm having a great time. Honestly.
I put that shit over there. Hey.
What, the question?
Yeah, that's another episode.
Oh, we got another segment though that we introduced.
We do have
Ooh.
another
Yeah.
episode. Holly, get in there.
It's called Truth or Shot, but that means we gotta get a round of shots.
And
Here.
every time you
Let's
ask a
do it.
question, you take a shot?
Whether you want to answer, you can answer it or take a shot. Either way.
Okay, you don't sip here. I do that on my podcast as well.
You do. There
But
you
we
go.
let you sip the drink. You don't got to take a whole shot.
No, you gotta take the shot. Yeah.
Okay.
You know, sipping.
Sit.
Sip. I've
Happy
been
hour
sipping the whole
was it?
show.
Right.
Okay. So my first truth or shot question to you is,
I don't have a shot.
oh, well wait then.
It's me buying time. Is everyone going to participate? Every time I take a shot, y'all all got to take a shot too. How about that?
Oh,
Yeah,
what's
the bottle
that?
right there.
We here for
Oh,
you,
I'm
bro.
drinking
It's your day.
Douce.
She's drinking Don Hussey. These aren't real. These
Don
are
Hussey?
Don Hussey.
This was
Don Hussey is hilarious.
Douce.
Douce.
She drinking Don Hussey.
Don Hussey.
That's actually
I
fire.
will never hear it ever. That's the word now.
That's
Don
fire.
Hussey.
From now
That's
on,
Don Julio
it's
and
Don
Douce
Hussey.
together.
Don
Don
Hussey.
Hussey.
I don't know
It
what the hell
is
she
Don
did.
Hussey
Drink
from
some.
now on.
Thank
That's
you.
funny.
Thank you.
That's
So,
Incredible.
my first truth or shot
Oh,
question.
God.
Like I said, you could drink
All right,
if you
thank
don't want to
you.
answer this. Who's one influencer or celeb you would not want to be stuck in a room with? And why?
She gonna take that shot. She gonna take that shot.
It could be lighthearted. You could say like Kirk Franklin or something.
That
I
I
love
don't.
her.
Okay, celebrity or influencer?
that you would not
Celebrity.
want to be stuck in a room with.
Or influencer.
Fellas, do you have any? Do you have anyone, Lou?
That I wouldn't want to be
I don't know. It's just like I could just see it tomorrow. It's
I would
like,
wanna be-
shade room. I'm good.
in a room. It's just me and the one person.
Yes.
Our reach ain't that far yet, but you might take us there if you was gonna answer.
What?
She said, well, I
I'm
ain't trying to end up
scared.
on shade room. We ain't got that far
Smart.
yet.
Yeah, that's
But
smart.
you might take us there.
Yeah, you might.
Nah, I ain't. I'm cool.
I don't see
I
nobody
said nothing,
that.
Nate.
No, you take a shot. What you mean you cool?
There's
No, it's
nobody.
your segment.
Yeah, you do
What?
gotta take a
For
shot.
everybody.
Yeah, it's like,
We
what type,
do-
this kind
we
of
do the
game is
fucking
this?
bucket
I
for
don't
everybody,
play them
for
type
everybody.
games.
Say the question again. I'm
One more
sorry.
time. Yeah, one more time.
A celebrity or influencer you don't want to spend a day in a room with?
And why?
I don't.
Megan Good because she's married. There we go. Well, I don't want to spend.
But if she wasn't married, you would want to spend. Okay, me. Who would I not want to?
all
Wendy
I had.
Williams. I wouldn't want to be in the room with Wendy Williams.
Really? I love
Wendy
Wendy.
Williams?
Yeah, I love journalism, and
She took it over the top for you.
she's taken a lot of things over the top.
Yeah.
And I think there was certain things watching her show that made me look at her in a different light, because
Yeah.
she was on radio, and
Yeah.
she was like my inspiration for radio, because she started with radio, ended up with her own talk. I thought that was going to be my life, right? Then I saw her demeanor change when she ended up on television, and how there were certain moments that her character was very mean girl.
I think
And
she was more lighthearted on TV. You don't think so?
No.
She's
Right.
very cutthroat. She's a
That's
little
how she got there.
salacious. But now with her whole conservatorship, you wouldn't want to be in a room with her. I feel like that's a
No,
very
I-
interesting conversation.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't think so. Not now. Not now.
I would say rig this segment up. Ask
I
everybody
don't
a
think that
different
she
question,
does.
opposed to everybody just
I don't
answering
think
yeah,
one.
seen that.
that was the whole
No.
thing. Like I'm sorry.
No,
We side talk.
yeah, go ahead.
The conservatorship was because they were trying to say that she has dementia, and she was like, I don't have dementia. Right.
Yeah, and now she's out here
Conspiracy
talking.
theory, yeah.
Uh,
They had her in a home and everything.
Okay, Holly,
Are
what's
we
my
ready
question?
for what's your question? Okay. Have you ever ghosted someone, then hit them back like nothing happened?
Every day. Every day.
At least you're an honest man. That's respectable.
Look.
nigga said
Why do
every
you do
day.
that?
Yeah.
I'm not a phone person. Number one, I'm not like a phone person.
Okay.
And number two, if I'm busy, I'll look at your shit and I'll say I'm gonna get back to it. And if I don't get back to it, like I'll still like you still my partner. Like
I just want. What do you mean by you're not a phone? You have a phone.
for sure. But I'm not
And the notifications work.
Yeah, but I'm not a person that I feel like I have to
Respond to the people.
I
That's
don't
that's
feel
crazy.
I don't owe you
A
my
response.
energy every day.
Interesting.
That's how I operate with my phone.
Yeah, once I ghost you, it's a wrap.
It's over with.
So yeah.
Is there a reason why
it's
you
not
ghost?
even like
You don't ever
a
circle it, spin
personal
the block?
thing. Like I ignore
No.
family, friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too,
My mama
honestly.
just checked me the other day about that shit.
About not texting your mama back?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
that's
I
crazy.
get cursed out by
That's
my parents.
crazy.
I do.
Mama just checked me like, boy, I know you
My
seen my
mom and
text.
my
I said,
dad.
Mama, I did see it, but I was busy, and I'm sorry I ain't get back to you. So
Yeah.
every day, yeah.
Sheesh.
No, I get cursed out a lot about that too. Shout out to moms.
Are we circling back? You're going to answer this truth or shot?
What is it? Yeah.
Have you ever had a this ain't it moment mid-date but kept going, well, this wouldn't apply to you. Never mind. This is steering it towards you. Have you ever had...
You don't go on dates?
No, because this wouldn't make sense. Have you ever had a this ain't it moment mid-date but keep going for the free food and vibes?
Probably.
I already said I'm
Yeah.
paying, so it won't be free for me.
When I was younger, I think I was going on a lot of dates for the free food. You
Same.
know,
I still
or for the
am.
free vibes. Now I'm not doing that. I would rather chew.
How would you
denim.
end the date though?
How much
if,
what?
If it's going trash, how would you end it?
I've never ended a date though. I've always sat through it.
You always sat through it?
Yeah, I've never ended it. But you do have those like tell the homegirl to call you and like panic.
Right.
Oh, what?
I've
My
set
friends are
that up.
good for that.
Yeah, but I've never done it though.
Really?
Nah.
What happened? Them niggas win? Hey, bro, I'm on my way, bro. I'm on my way.
Dead ass. Shout out to my best friend Jazz. I'll never forget. There was this nigga at my house, and he was annoying the fuck out of me. And I was like, all right, I need you to play deranged. I need you to be like, run out this house screaming. Like, and she did it, and I was like, fuck, I gotta go get her. She's off my shit.
I gotta go
This
get
is
her
crazy.
He
out.
was
I thought
like,
it was just
no,
us. I didn't
let
know
me
women
come
did
get
this,
you.
yo.
And I'm like, I'll come with you. I'm like, no.
I should
please.
play it out.
I should play that
Call
out.
me
What
in
we
5 minutes.
Yep.
What happened? I should play. They got a whole nother
Yeah.
whole
Oh,
story.
no, me and my friends, we do acting scenarios. If it really come down to it,
At
Yeah.
most, though, I have had somebody call me to act like I have to go to work, though. Like, for a guy that won't leave, that's just, like, staying too damn long. Like, you done spent the night, you still here, the sun is up. And
Yeah,
you talking
nigga,
about what are we
wrap
about to
this
eat for
up.
breakfast?
He like you.
Nigga, he likes you.
Get
He
out.
like you.
Get out!
He likes you, yo.
Like,
got
they could
carry
be
out.
oh my gosh, I know, I'm going to be there in 30 minutes. I got to go to work.
She probably had 8 pillows on the bed. He like, shit, come here.
Right. Talking about you got any snacks?
you decorated
Get the fuck
it.
out of my house.
He had his socks off.
Socks crunchy in the bed. Like, wow, this
Oh
is
yeah, he likes you. If he had his socks off in your bed,
I like you too. Leave.
If you come to my
overstayed
crib,
your
you definitely
welcome.
leaving. There ain't shit but water in my house.
she was in the fridge like, what the fuck?
oh, that's good.
Yeah, that's smart.
Just keep
That's
the
smart.
refrigerator
That's
empty.
right.
Shit but water in there. What? You ain't got nothing. Yeah, just go to the store. Just
That's
go
my
to the
fridge.
store. Yeah. That's my
Okay,
fridge.
this
No
one's for
more.
you,
Same.
Spank.
Yeah.
I don't know how often you do this, but what's something you
Hold
secretly...
on. Why you always got to do
because
that to me?
I don't... Just listen.
Okay.
What's something you secretly judge people for when you walk in their house?
The smell.
Oh my
Yes.
god.
That's
this
so good.
stinks. Oh, yeah, this is a problem.
But will
I'ma
you
say something, though. I'ma
Oh,
say
so
something.
then that's not secretly.
Hey, what's
a good
going on,
one.
bro? Sis, like, what's that smell?
That's a good one.
I'm going to say something.
Because some people, you
I
know,
get
they
away with a lot of stuff, too,
Yeah,
being a
'cause you're a
comedian. Yeah, being a
comedian,
comedian, I get
it
away with
comes
a lot
off
of
a
stuff.
little bit more
But it's
lighthearted.
yeah, I'm going to say something, though. Yeah.
So you've been in that situation before where
Yeah.
somebody's house been stanky. What it smell like?
Dirty, stanky, everything.
What
Yeah.
it smell like? Describe it.
It was bad smell. Like somebody was cooking fish in this motherfucker.
Oh.
Yeah, it was bad. It was bad.
Maybe
Yeah,
it was her period week or something.
And that still shouldn't
It
really.
should have smelled like that for the whole house.
No, for sure.
You need to go to the doctor.
Absolutely
Nothing
not.
worse than like the dirty mop smell. You ever smelled that one smell?
yeah.
Oh, like the mildew
God.
smell?
Yeah, we out.
Yeah.
But I don't do a lot of away games though.
A lot of away games?
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
so
you don't
going
go
out
to
of people's
people's
Yeah,
houses.
I don't do
Me
a lot.
either.
Yeah, I don't do a lot.
And I don't have people
That's
over
I
my
don't like
house.
niggas at my house.
That's
Me,
the
that's my
fastest way
thing.
for a
Like,
nigga to die.
Yeah,
You
that's a
know,
bad
you
one.
is a man coming to your house?
Hotel rooms. I know that sounds crazy, but it's like that's.
Well, if you're
Like you
in town,
position it like, oh, it's a staycation.
yeah. Oh.
Yo, if a woman tell
good for
me,
that.
y'all about to come over. Yeah, I'm at this hotel. Pull up. Whoa, what's going on?
I'm just saying because I don't want you in my space and I don't want to go to yours.
Right.
Yeah.
So
I don't mind going to a man's house, but like not like the first initial link. You
I'm
know what I
good.
mean? Like that's kind of scary because it's just not safe. You never know
I agree.
what could happen.
Niggas is weird.
You don't know who's gonna show up. I
got a question. This is totally out of bounds, but you know what I'm saying? We're going to talk about it. When you was, playing or whatever, right? Have you ever had like a teammate? Because this goes on in the comedy world, so I just want to see if this goes on in the NBA world. Do a teammate actually, like, instead of bringing a chick to the hotel, they'll go to a chick house? Like on the road and stuff like that? Have you ever had like a problem?
He's like, me, I am the teammate. I did it.
Can't relate.
Nah, that ain't what I'm saying.
Oh, what are you saying? We don't know the
pleaded
handshake.
I don't know
We're
what
still
they
waiting.
do.
You don't know what they do? Okay, y'all not. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think so though.
Well, did you ever
why
do
would you
that?
go to a woman's house when you got a perfectly functioning hotel?
Exactly.
Right,
Exactly.
yeah,
No, but comedians do that sometimes. You're like, yo, bro, you tripping. What are you doing? Yeah.
Yeah. Why would you do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, hotels are so nice, and I
It's
love
free.
when a
I
nigga
got
leave his
per
card in the
diem.
hotel room.
Oh, man.
I'm
Room
like,
charge for
room
drinks.
Somebody comes in, cleans up
Why would I
after
come
you.
in
Don't
there?
clean up nothing.
you can squirt, no problem. Like you don't gotta worry about.
And you
changing
can leave.
sheets.
Like I can leave when I want to leave. You can leave when you
Because
whenever
someone
you
will
want.
feel more safe at their house instead of coming to the hotel. You know what I'm saying?
No, but
I
now
don't
you know
wanna
where
get
I
my house.
live.
Yeah.
No.
Right. That's true.
I don't want to know my house that I don't know like that.
Yeah.
And plus, I don't think men, like you said, men don't really like going.
That shit
in.
was not
Yeah, I'm
fun.
not going to your crib.
That shit was not fun. Like, if I come to your house, I'm gonna make you feel uncomfortable in your own house.
Why? Because you
Cause
gonna
I'm
be
gonna walk
judging.
in, put my gun on your counter, all type of shit. Like,
I like shit like that though.
I'm not finna make
Put
that.
that
Like,
in
Mo?
the- You in the bathroom and I'm
That
like,
was,
you gotta
that
go.
was not a. Yeah, that was.
You text home, we're like, bitch, you got a gun.
That's not a fun. Yeah, that's not a
Bitch,
fun
why you
time.
bring his gun in here, girl? Now you take you in the bathroom, taking pictures like.
But I told you when I had a bad experience though.
You said what?
I had a bad. I told you I had a bad experience.
I'm so sorry.
Why would you bring a gun to my house with no safety on it? You know, I like to play.
A nigga walked in.
Oh, yeah.
He listen. I'm gonna tell y'all this story. So
Just for the room or?
I don't give a fuck.
Okay, let's go.
This is my past life. I don't give a fuck. So I'm sitting there. I'm chilling with this girl. I'm at her crib. We sitting there watching them. We like a. Y'all all right? We like an hour into the movie.
It's about that time.
And
huh?
I just heard keys dingling.
Oh,
So my
no.
spidey senses go up. But I look at her, she look at me. I said, oh, okay,
shit.
it's up.
Right.
Yeah. Another
When
look.
this nigga walks in, he looks.
Keys though is crazy.
No, he walk in, he look, he said, oh shit. Started taking his jacket off and his jewelry.
Oh, he was about to fight.
Yeah, he wanted
Oh, he about to go down.
He said squabble
But
up.
he laughed, he like, oh shit, like,
It's about to go down.
yeah, he started taking the shit off. I said, hey bro, no disrespect.
You got it.
I don't know nothing about you. She
Yeah.
ain't say nothing about you.
Right.
I'ma slide. He like, nah. I said, bro, this not gonna go how you think it's gonna go.
Right. Oh God.
I said, I will have this house surrounded immediately, dog.
Right.
I'ma leave. I respect what y'all got going on. I don't know nothing about you, but I'm leaving.
Yeah. I'm out of here.
I'm not
there.
fighting.
Yeah, for sure.
Like this not gonna Kenny my witness. Yeah, Kenny my witness. Yeah. And I'm like, bro, you gonna die. Like, I'm trying to give you your proper
Right.
respect, bro.
Right.
But
What
all
was
that
hurt?
taking your
You
jewelry
gonna
off,
die.
thinking I'm not trying to fight you. So
Shit,
But
games,
it's
yo.
both. You knew a nigga had a key to your house
but
and you let him
tell,
in.
but let me tell you how corny homie was though. I get out of there, and him and his friends starts tagging me talking shit
On Instagram?
it was Twitter at the time.
Oh wow.
But they start like,
That's
oh,
goofy.
you was in my house. I'm like, bro, this not going how you
Yeah,
think
how
it's
you
going.
think
Like,
it
you
is.
look
Yeah.
crazy,
Right.
bro. You look crazy.
Yeah, no, I would never. If a nigga had keys to my house,
Yeah, no way.
No,
But see-
it was they house.
it's
No,
damn.
exactly.
She was out
Chill.
of pocket.
She
She
was
was
out
out
of
of
Yeah, out
Where's
of
she at?
bounds.
Where's she
I
at
got
now?
some
It's like,
Oh,
pull up her
yeah.
page. Pull up her page.
Sick Bailey on her.
I came downstairs before. I remember being in the bedroom doing what you do, then coming downstairs, nigga on the couch. I was like,
Oh wow.
And he like, have a good night.
No,
That's exactly what it
He
was.
like,
I
you
was
welcome to leave the money on the counter.
what the fuck is going on? You saying that was a pimp down there?
Tip the bartender, bro. Tip the bartender.
I thought that was weird.
I had a fear of inviting men over to my house for a very long time because my ex was stalking me, and he was like one of them crazy stalkers. He was climbing up bushes, climbing through my. Like one time I was out with my homegirls, and I had set up a camera. Like
I'm glad I've never been pussy with.
bro,
man.
listen.
Damn.
No, the nigga was he was just off. He was had nothing to do. Well, it might have something to do with
bushes.
But listen,
Scaling the walls. It's like,
I'm at hookah with my friends, and I get an alert on my.
that's true.
I get an alert on my phone, and I'm looking. I'm like, oh my god, this nigga's pulled up at my house again. Mind you, he's climbing up a bush, going through my window. Okay.
So the window was unlocked. The window was unlocked.
The window was unlocked.
Yeah.
And it goes to my room, and I had a camera in my room as well. And he's
Freaky
grabbing
deaky.
No,
Why you
I
got
had
a camera in your
to
room?
set this
For
nigga
him.
up.
Oh, for him. Okay.
Yes, because he kept breaking into my house.
Rapunzel shit.
No, he was grabbing all my
Spider-Man,
bags,
for real.
right? And then he seen the camera, and he dropped the shit and walked out.
You caught now. You might as well go on with
Yeah,
it.
motherfuckers do what you don't.
He was sick.
Take the bags.
Don't
Get you some
take the
bail money.
bags. He was trying to
Hold
take,
on.
like, you know, I hate a nigga that takes
I
shit
looked
back.
into the camera.
I was gonna say,
Fuck,
was it the
I'm
stuff he
caught.
got you?
I'm
What's
getting
the
them
stuff
bags
that he
though.
got And you know when niggas do that, you're just like,
Corny.
boo, 2
Super
thumbs down.
corny.
You've ever taken a gift back?
Have I ever
I've
taken
had
a
gifts
gift
taken back, and I don't fuck cuz no more.
Have I taken a gift back?
Have you ever?
Listen, in this life of sin of mine, I probably done did everything under the sun. But I can't.
Like, give me that chain back, girl. You been one of them snatchers?
Nah, you know what I am? I'm destructive. I ain't gonna take it back, but I'll probably
You'll break
destroy
it?
that
Destroy
shit.
it.
Wow.
I'll probably destroy it though.
So
See,
you
that's the
got a
Scorpio.
girl-
That's the Scorpio thing when people talk about they crazy. Like
Yeah,
that's
that
just
right
that's
there.
nutty.
yeah,
You ever taken a gift
I had an experience. I
would take a gift back.
broke all the heels.
Now,
You are
Mr.
I bought
insane.
them up.
On the
I don't give a
shoes?
fuck. And then she got no shoes to wear.
I bought them.
I would have took him to the motherfucking store and been like, look what this nigga did.
I broke all the heels.
Wow. Because she was walking into
So them
another
shoes
nigga's
ain't
life.
worth what y'all paying, ladies. Stop buying that shit. Them shoes ain't worth what y'all paying.
that's cruel.
That is cruel.
That's
I
cruel.
did say this though. If I like to buy a girl a car, but I'm releasing it or whatever, or I'm
my
gonna
ex
take
did
it back.
that. My ex did that, but I wasn't mad.
I'm
That's
taking
in
that
your
back.
name. That
'Cause
ain't taking it back.
Yeah, I'm taking that back.
Yeah, my ex
But
did
other than
that
that,
too.
I never took nothing back though.
But that fucking car note was expensive. I was like, take it, bitch. $1,800. I ain't paying for that shit. Fuck you. It was a nice car though.
I hate an Indian giver.
Yeah, I don't like Indian givers. That's like I ask a nigga first date. You be taking gifts.
What'd
back?
hurt your feelings more? He take it back or he break that shit in front
I'ma
of you?
cry. That's
If he
really
broke it,
dark. That's
there's still
really
a
you have
chance
to
I
just
can get it
stand there.
That
And
is
look at
dark.
her.
Looking at her.
You like knocking the windows out the car. You got her a whip, and now you out here smashing the windows, and keying it.
No.
You like I did that. You did that before.
And, nah, I ain't breaking car. I ain't doing that.
Oh, okay.
But in full disclosure, she did get me back.
Okay.
She bleached your
She bleached
J's.
your shit.
That's y'all game, boy.
I would never do no shit. I'm not a destructive person.
Me
I'ma
either.
leave. I'll leave.
I'm talking about good shit too. Remember when the Yeezys first came out? I'm talking about the
Yeah.
throwback Yeezy,
Yeah,
the
when
Nike
it first
joints,
came out, yeah.
Right.
the Red Octobers and all that.
Oh yeah,
Put
she's
my shit in the campfire
They
pile.
worth like 15,
Just-
20 grand.
Waiting
now.
to excel moment. I love that for her. You broke all her heels.
yeah. You broke all her heels. What the fuck?
Hey,
You
even
didn't want her to
no
walk out
swindle.
your life or
I
something
said,
I
like
ain't
that.
gonna lie. I
Well
wish I
played.
took some Chanel bags back. Them motherfuckers up right now.
Yeah.
God damn.
That resale
said you
value on the
wish.
bitch. Yeah, that was my ex. He literally got caught on camera, and I'm like, "You taking the Chanels? Like, wow. Where's that Jacques Mus bag?
Not the
Take that one."
Shanays.
He wanted you to file a police report.
No, for sure.
He gonna
Damn,
do
it
it.
was going
Take
to.
them in your face. Like, give me this shit. Boxes in that. Put them bitches in the box. Put them in the box. He wants you to go to the precinct.
Yeah, I those are like some of my first date questions. Like,
Yeah.
have you ever beat a woman?
Do you take
take
gifts
shit back?
You think they're gonna answer that truthfully
I
though?
hope so.
Be honest, they're not gonna answer
I'll
that
ask.
truthfully.
It's not do you, it's have you ever.
Have you ever? Have you ever put your hands on a woman?
They're not gonna answer that truthfully though.
Have you ever taken gifts back? That's a good question though.
Yeah.
They're gonna say no. No, I never. I'll take yours back.
So they're a
It's the
liar.
first date. Yes,
I
they're
think
gonna
with
lie.
me, men are a little bit different.
It's your representative at the first date anyway, for both sides.
Oh, so
It's
you're
gonna be
saying?
your representative for a long time,
Yeah,
not
it
just the
is.
first date.
So you think
Women
niggas-
need to know this, all right? A man is representing somebody else on that first date. Let's be honest. Come on.
Everybody is. The women too.
Yeah, the women too, for sure.
Women
yes.
too.
That's why the first 3 months is so good and beautiful. Like, I just love the first 3 months because it's so great.
But some niggas
That's
show you
why
in the
both
first.
sides right.
Yeah, but that's why I think your first your first date should be some practical shit that you do all the time. Like if you ain't
Like the laundromat.
No, like if you not a steak 48 nigga all year long,
Right, don't take me
that
there.
ain't gonna,
right.
that
Don't
shouldn't
get me
be the
used to
first
something
date.
that you're
Like,
not doing
bitch,
for
meet me
real.
at Zaxby's and let's kick it right here over these chicken tenders.
Yeah, set a realistic bar.
Yeah, like if that's not how you gonna kick it, because 3 months in, you done steak 48'd her, and now you done raising caned her for 3 months.
Is crazy.
And she like, yo,
That's
steak
your
48.
argument.
I'm like, I was fooling you.
Or like he take you out on hella dates, right? And then you go to the grocery store with him and he asking you for your EBT card. Like what? Like you know what I mean? Like hold
Not
on.
the EBT.
Yeah. Or,
All right, I'm not dating a woman with an EBT.
or like we
not
talk
dating a
about
woman with an
money and
EBT
bags
card.
and all of that. Like if your first date he put you on a jet with him or something. He ain't jetting every day.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
he's Scott Pry.
I've been in that
He's
situation.
Scott Pry,
That's
but he
nutty.
might jet it every once in a while. Like, bro, don't set that bar for yourself.
Maybe not the first date, but definitely take me on the jet, babe. Don't.
For
If
sure.
you on the jet, I want to be on
For
there
sure,
with
but
you.
if that ain't how you kicking it from
Shout out to my
Monday to
nigga. I
Sunday,
put women on a jet before, but it wasn't because of my money. Shout out to my nigga though.
you know what I'm saying? Like, and
For real.
I personally don't like jets.
Well, I get that too.
You don't think it's
Jets
safer?
are a little bit scary.
I just don't
price.
like it. It's just
crazy.
The price is crazy.
The price is one thing. I'm just a shaky ass traveler. I prefer to have a lot of people on my plane.
Right.
Understandable.
You know.
Sometimes it be a little turbulence. Like, hey, come on, little boy, wake up, bro.
Yeah,
Come on,
like
get this shit to go.
My worst travel experience has been on jets.
Been on jets.
So
Really?
I'm perfectly comfortable with
We landed
commercial.
with a flat tire before.
Oh, no.
It was scary.
Oh no.
It was
was
scary?
Oh,
You
it was
thought it was
scary.
over for you?
What?
Did you
that
laugh?
motherfucker was we all was screaming.
Screaming?
It
Yeah,
was
that's-
tough.
Oh, everybody was screaming?
Not everybody.
The
A couple
pilot?
people
You
was
was
like,
though?
yeah, I was
I know
screaming. I ain't gonna lie
Yeah,
to you.
that's a
You was
wild.
screaming.
I ain't ready to go. I'm being honest. I ain't
Well,
ready to go.
I was on a jet. I was on a jet with my whole family, and everybody sleep. And the stewardess come back there. She said, "Hey, I'm gonna need you to wake everybody up and tell them put their seatbelts on. We landing." I said, "No, we ain't. We over Texas."
We got a little ways to go.
Yeah, I'm like, "We going to
Right.
Atlanta. We over Texas." She said, "I'm gonna have the pilot come back here and tell you what's going on." I said, "Well, if it's an emergency, I need him in his seat."
You don't need to get the fuck up.
Right.
Yeah, I need him.
I'm talking to you.
You ready to lock in?
I need him in his seat too.
Jesus.
But for the next 10, 15 minutes, my fucking heart was racing. But we landed smooth and everything. Come to find out, the navigation went out.
Oh, wow.
The
That's bad.
Yeah, the navigation
Ooh.
went
You
out.
need that.
But the pilot told the guy who had booked they had the bookers or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
He told him like I can get them home with a map. And he said no. He
Hell
said no. It's a VIP
Christopher
landing
Columbus?
plane.
What in the world?
So he had to
And that
land.
probably wasn't on the map.
He was
Yeah,
shit
he had to
figure.
let
He
it
was gonna
play.
wing it.
Yeah.
He was finna wing it.
My kids was
A
on that
map
plane with
is
us.
crazy.
But the navigation went out, and he was like, I can get them home on the map. And the dude told him like, nah, like
You're
land
like,
the plane.
no more jets for me.
And let me tell you something. We landed in the middle of Texas in like Amarillo or somewhere. And I called everybody I knew looking for a tour bus. I was
were
not.
like, never mind.
I wasn't
Busted
getting back
from
on. I got back on the plane, but it took a lot of Patron. It took like a lot of Patron. Dub, you remember that? Yeah, my daughter was on that plane with me, but like, yeah, that shit rocked my soul, and from then, like jets is cool. I've been on jets since then, but like I'm perfectly fine with putting
With
my whole crew
commercial.
on Delta.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
perfectly fine with it. With
I,
no
don't know,
shame.
I like first class better than jets though. No bullshit.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
It's more comfortable.
Huh? Oh,
Yeah.
well.
The only thing that's dope about jets is you ain't got to do check-ins and all that.
Yeah,
You just
you
walk
can
straight
pick
to
Yeah,
the
your
hour and a
shit.
half,
Shit.
mean hour and a half. That's
Yeah.
what I like about jets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Show up when you want.
Yeah.
Well, let's
How
talk-
you want. Nobody can get on your ass about it. Yeah, I do like. I haven't been on that many jets, but
Oh,
the few that I
let's
have.
bring it back down because
Yeah.
I don't want people out there watching.
us
Oh, they
home,
talking
Holly.
about jets and shit.
Well, I hate to have to end this conversation. It has been such a wonderful time. I hope you come back. I hope we didn't scare you off too much.
No, this is great. I'm drunk. I feel good.
You on that? What you on? What we on?
What you call it?
The
Deuce?
Don
Deuce?
Uzi?
Don
Don
Uzi.
Hussey. Don
Don
Hussey.
Uzi.
Don
Oh,
Hussey.
you on good Don Uzi?
Okay.
Good luck with your podcast.
Yeah.
And
Thank you.
Yeah,
learn.
shout out to that.
I need to have you guys come on my pod.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, for
We would
sure.
love to.
It's a little
shoot
bit,
out
a
here,
little
right?
bit less liquor.
You
Yeah.
shoot out here, right? Okay.
A little bit less liquor.
Just a little bit,
But we still be drinking.
Still
and
liquor.
That's perfectly fine.
No, I need liquor.
Bring it on.
I'm alcoholic.
Shout out to Grand Canyon.
Shout out to Gran Camino. Yeah, we need some more bottles too, by the way.
Please.
Yeah.
But it's been another lovely episode. Make sure you guys like, follow, subscribe, and we out of here. Thank you, Underground Lounge.
Shout out to
Deuces.
Kayla Nicole and
Shout out to
the
Kayla for pulling up. Yeah.
Appreciate
Hell
it.
yeah. I can keep going. Y'all, these niggas can leave. If you
Right,
wanna
it's
keep
like, let's
going-
just stay here forever.
Now throw it.